the people that we don't have blood relationship with. What have you done, Ohaneze Ndoshi? What have you done? Why not use New Yam Festival that is general in Igbo land to unite these people together? You will never, because all of you are criminals. All of you are evil. You are publishing on the newspaper telling the youth to come out and support an idiot. An idiot that is as useless as anything. Buhari is as useless as anything to us. Buhari is an idiot. That is whom you are encouraging the youth to come out. Listen, this judgment have to start from our home. Aye bidoya, or life was short and simple. Enough to all this nonsense. Enough to all this nonsense. Because nana banketi, ihe ojo na increase, ihe ojo continue, then tomorrow we'll say, oh, is their way of life. Never. We are good people from the origin, before corruption comes in. And one man brought in corruption, one man will stop it. And that man has come, and he has already injected it in us. We will do it. Ohaneze Ndigbo, for you to publish this thing, you have registered, and it must be treated, no matter what it costs. Forget about those army you are bringing within yourself. When the time comes, we and them go die there. Let nobody paint wells. Brother, stop painting wells. You are dying day by day. You are dying day by day. Ohaneze Ndigbo, to do this publication is also to tell you that Fulani is better than them. Because when you see him, his name is, what's the name? Let me read out the name of the idiot. Youth of Imo State have been urged by the wing of the Igbo socio-cultural, political, whatever nonsense to come out in mass on the Thursday, whatever. The group maintained that Igbo youth, I want to see where they wrote the name of the idiot. This was said by the Deputy National Leader, Soranya Jones, one useless idiot with name Soranya Jones, who charged the security agent to deal with individual or group planning to perpetrate attacks on those that come out to welcome the president. You see what an Igbo man is suggesting. You see what an Igbo man is suggesting. This man alone need to be dealt with. Then the other one will relax. Other ones will relax. What has the president done to you? Okay, he gave federal allocation. Where is it? How many people in Imo State today are being owned for months? For months. How much is the salary? Maybe 25,000-30,000 naira. That is not up to $100 or $200. A family is working day by day, day by day. Some are sweeping road. Some are doing this, doing that to make sure that they earn. Tomorrow, so that you won't call them lazy person. A useless idiot, an administrator they put there, received the federal allocation. He did not pay them. He used the money to buy a house and do whatever he wishes. Today, you are telling the so-called Ohaneze, who's supposed to go and talk to the idiot, see if he will repent. What you are doing is to encourage people to fool themselves to come out and support the president, who will not probe the so-called administrator for not paying the salary or for not building some infrastructures in the state to grow. That is the people you are encouraging. That is the person you are encouraging people to come out and to come and welcome him in our land. Enough to all those things. There are dates for something. Everything in this world has an expiring date, and the date for judgment has come. It has come, and God uses human being to do it. He will use us to judge you. And when hand is that is how it is. It's a recycling. The world is just cycling. What happened years back will come back this year in another method, and there is no way just to cut off your head. This idiot need to be dealt with other groups. With other groups in Igbo land. Biafrans, we must know this, that there is no any other government in Biafra land if not IPOB. Just as the idiot, you remember the Okebeke in Imo State. There was a time he was bragging. I don't know whether you watched that clip. I want to use it to explain something. He said there was a time it was PDP, but now it is APC. So everybody have to follow their APC. You understand? Good and fine. On that note, I want you to know there was a time other power were in the land. Now it is IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What we say is what will happen. Oh, I want to chop, but onye jukwana yapata. Enough to all this nonsense. And our youth should have common sense. Youth, you must have brain. Begin to reason very well. Begin to reason very well. Your brother trekked from Sahara Desert to enter Spain or Libya or Italy. He reached there, he spent 2-3 years in camp before they give him document, before he start working. You did not, that thing did not put understanding to you. Even though he's sending money to you, you're supposed to, you say, why will my brother suffer in this way? Who made it? It is these people. Enough to all these things. Enough to all these things. This suffering is supposed to give us wisdom. But I don't know why suffering to a black man will console him. Suffering to a black man will make a black man to relax more, to have hope. In other words, it's not, in other part of the country, it's not like that. Suffering will make you to reason, to react. Enough to all these things. The money being gotten in Biafra land, just only the federal allocation alone, there is no any Biafra that's supposed to leave that region to travel to another place if that money will be utilized. But our politicians are pocketing it, and the federal government will keep quiet because they want us to be destroyed. We must understand this thing, and the time has come. A new government has come, which is the government of IPOB. Have this thing in mind. One again, that is why we always encourage you to listen to Radio Biafra. Stop listening to all those that radio, whatever nonsense they are broadcasting there. It's just to enslave you. Put your mind. Remember, if your mind is being captured in anything, brother, you have been captured. If your mind is being captured with a philosophy, that is what you follow forever. If you believe that you are ugly, each time you come out, you will first of all feel that I'm ugly, nobody will like me. If you believe you are beautiful, whereby you are ugly, but you have it in your mind, you see yourself walking proudly. Even if somebody insults you, you will throw the insult back. It is what is in you that will move you. So stop accepting those philosophy they are still putting in us. A new one has come, a new one, and the truthful one, which is IPOB under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is where we are. This is why we are bringing you all these things to have the understanding. Nobody should open the shop. Nobody should come out today. Everybody should sit at home. Today being 9th of September 2021, about 25 minutes past 7 a.m. in Biafra land time. If the pedophile is coming, let him come, but don't go. Let the world see it. Let the world see it that indeed we, the IPOB, we the indigenous people, the owner of the land, Amala, and when I say Amala, the owners of the land, that we did not support this government. He have been killing us, doing all manner of things. This is the only way, peaceful protest. But if you foolishly open your shop, they will come there and shoot you. Listen, not also Nigerian terrorist government, Nigerian terrorist soldiers, all those Al-Shabaab that have come down, all those repentant Boko Haram, all those radicalized bandits from Zamfara, from Katsina, that they have recruited into the Nigerian army, they will come and shoot you. Then they will say it is ESN. I'm telling you what will happen. So better pipe down, stay at your home. After all, you have been selling every day. You have been driving keke, as you still at your level, and that is how you will be. If government did not change hand, you will drive keke for another 10 years, and when you get, I'm not going to get the truth. There is nothing that will change it until there is a good economy. There is a good economy. Everything is increasing every day. You buy fuel now and you drive from here to wherever, make the money. Tomorrow when you go, the price of a commodity will increase. So you can't progress in that economy. It's only by this force we are enforcing now that will change everything. Then even if you take high purchase, you may drive it 1, 2, 3 years, you become an owner of your own transport business. You have your own. You can establish a business and begin to buy and sell. You will establish normally, because there is a vibrant economy that has been established by this government we are trying to bring in, which is that of IPOB, of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You must understand this thing. Let nobody buy your brain anymore. Let no idiot buy your brain anymore. One now. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London, under the leadership of Onyendu. Jehovah before he came into this world. I'm talking of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, one of Biafra land. We are live here today to let you know that indeed there is seat at home today, being 9th of September 2021. As the pedophile is coming, whether they are coming or they are not coming, we need to show the world what we believe in, and that is where we are. And you must know, let the politicians know that indeed a new government has been established in Biafra land, and they can't interrupt it, they can't bring it down. A new government has come. Let the governor, if he believes that is the governor of the state, let him give order and see who will listen to him. Let him give order. What they will be doing now is just manipulation. Just manipulation, manipulating your mind. Faking things. They will be faking things. Giving you some certain fake. Just as they took the memo of the Directorate of State to rewrite it. Look at how low a so-called government has made themselves. Look at how low they have made themselves, my dear brother. So it's to let you know that the new government is here and we are that new government. Very, very important. You must know that. You must know that. You must know that. Very, very important. And there is no going back. There is no going back. Today is 9th of September 2021 and is emergency sit at home because the pedophile of the Zoological Republic, the dead Buhari, the impostor, whatever this one is, whether it's Jubril or whatever, I don't care to know. All I know and believe strongly is that Buhari is dead and was buried in shallow grave in Saudi Arabia, and that is, and his soul is not resting in peace. The soul of Buhari is not resting in peace because Nigerian cabals, the Fulani cabals, are using his picture to rule the country. Then is against the natural law in the spirit realm, and that is why chaos will continue. Chaos will continue in the Zoological Republic, and it will be very worse within the northern area. Forget about the bombing you heard that they are bombing Zamfara. Brother, it's just an empty forest they are bombing. Oh, I'm telling you. Remember what Sheikh Gumi told them? Sheikh Gumi said they don't come. They know they go anywhere. So in other words, is to let you know that the information has been passed to them that they are coming. And those people has moved out. They just show you some video clip where they are throwing bombs somewhere. Tomorrow they will tell you that they bomb Zamfara criminal. Let them go and bomb Imo State people, or let them go and bomb Igbo people somewhere. That is their duty. We all know all these things, and that is what we are trying to let you know, so that you will not come out. They are looking for a way to start war, to start problem, to kill people in Igbo land. They are looking for a way. They are looking for a way. They are just looking for something they will lay their hands upon. But we are more intelligent than them. Just as I told you, there is no any meeting held in Aso Rock or in any government house against us that will last 24 hours without we getting the information, either spiritually or physically. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Nobody owns this world, though. Nobody owns it. You think you are powerful this side, another person is powerful also the other side. We must let you know that. Very, very important. Very, very important. So we are making it very clear today, being 9th of September 2021, is sit at home, and is about more than half past the hour of 7 a.m. in Biafra land. You must not move an inch. Stay there. Don't even go go and watch their convoy. Stay in your house. If you want to watch the convoy, they are so-called NTA and what's the name of this useless television? Channel television that lies. The only day they try to broadcast something good about the interview they conducted to that security officer, you see how they reacted. Since then, channel have been lie so low, like a wakum, like a cat. They just lie low. So they will record everything and they will publish it. If you want to watch all those useless things that still clone your brain, you watch it there. But don't go out for your own good. We love you, brothers, sisters. We love you. We love you so much. And we are doing our best to make sure that we safeguard you. We know that most of us have been brainwashed to the core, that to the extent that they love their enemy more than any other thing. But we are trying to debunk all those things. We are trying to debunk it gradually. We know that it's not easy to debunk, and that is what we are doing to make sure that we debunk it by showing you this love. Don't go out. Don't drive your keke out. Don't go out. Even if you see a keke man moving, it could be a Fulani man, it could be a soldier, a Nigerian terrorist soldier. They have disguised themselves in many ways. We got all this intel. So don't go out. Stay at home. We love you, and that is why we are doing this thing. And we need to come together to fight this together. We need to come together to fight this and make sure we scrape off evil from our land. Very, very important. We need to do it to scrape off evil. Evil must be scraped off. Evil is like an alloy. An alloy. You know what they call alloy? Alloy is a mixture of different metals together. They were together. They were welded together or molded together. And when you want to separate it, you need to heat. You need to apply heat again. You heat it very well, and everything will be in liquid method. In liquid. In chemists, they will say in aqueous solution. Then this one will go its way. This one will go its way. That is the way to remove this evil. The heat needs to come. We need to heat them hard. Then they will single themselves out one after the other. Then we will bind ourselves together as one family. We are as IPOB, as indigenous people of Biafra, and govern ourselves by ourselves and by the grace of Chukwuka Biama. When Elohim sees that we are doing the right thing, he will pour his grace upon us. That is one thing with him. But when he discovers that you are out of the rail, he will just keep one side and be watching you. And because we have learned all those things, that is why we are doing all we are doing. So my dear brother, my dear sister, listen to what we are telling you. Listen to what we are telling you. You must sit at home today. Today. And in a very short time, our line will be open and they will be receiving calls, your own contribution and information of what is happening within your own locality. Very, very important. I will be right back in a moment, and after that, we will open our line.
Nigeria, I shall never be Nigerian. So take your fucking Nigeria, give me Biafra. Take your Zoo Kingdom, give me your Udua. I love my Udua. Take your British company, give me Biafra. Take your Zoo country, give me your Udua. Give me your Udua. Udua, wake up, rise up, fight for your freedom, kingdom. Africans, wake up, rise up, fight for your freedom, kingdom, and don't expect foreigners to fight for you. Brothers and brothers, let's come together. Speak up, be one voice. Fight for our freedom. Fight for Biafra. The freedom Biafra. The freedom Africa. Africa, wake up, rise up, fight for your freedom.
Sai ka ce wani mai arziki ne da ya kasance cikin zuciyarsa bil adam mai yin gane halin.
To come to you, and then you are coming to our own land, our ancestors, our fallen heroes. Going to get this very freedom, it is for us, and we must all remain focused. That's what we all need to do. Fellow Biafrans, thank you so much. In fact, I want to thank those of you in Biafra land. I want to thank you for your tenacity. I want to thank you for your coordinations. I want to thank you for having each other's back, making sure that you don't fall. Even when you fall, that you stand up and pick up yourself and keep moving. I want to be very grateful to those who have fallen into the high places of Chukwuka Biama. That will give them all the glory for all they have done. We thank them for what they have done. We thank them and we can never forget them, because they become iconic in our own minds. They have become iconic and inscripted into the books of Holy Land of Biafra. They shall never be forgotten. We are going to gather their names, their relatives, all of them that have given all this. We shall make sure that they did not die for nothing. And then for the today Biafrans, I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate your presence, your listenership. That today is a great day. It's a great day because we have decided to resist the evil. It's a great day for us because we want to prove to the enemies that our eyes are open. We want to prove even to the Fulefus calling themselves governors that indeed we know what they are playing, the pranks they are playing, that we are not part of that nonsense. These voracious governors that can never be satisfied with anything on earth, these people that belong to the pit of hell, these people call themselves politicians that belong to the devil himself, the devil owned paradise, whatever it is in the hell, that they are not the ones to tell us where to fall. They are not the ones to tell us when to sleep. They are not the ones to tell us when to sit back home. They are not the ones to tell us when to go about our business. What business are we going about? Can this hopeless souls don't tell us what business he is talking about? The business of the workers not being paid their salaries, the business of those who have benefited to get their pensions, but pensions not being paid. What kind of business is he talking about? That the children will be going about the so-called business, heading to school, and they're gone down, join the weed, repented Boko Haram in uniform. Is that the business he's talking about? That people should go about their business, and at the time they enter their keke napepe, they are slaughtered by the police, Janjaweed police in uniform for driving their keke napepe, trying to pick passengers. Only that should be their crime. Only that way they should go to hell. Is that the reason they should be going about their business? Going about their business in what terms? That even traders will go to their shops, and there they are picked up by the police and slaughtered. And the people said, no, we don't want to go and die on the night, because you want to sacrifice the blood of Biafrans for your master. You want to serve the blood of Biafra for your master, and we are not going to give you that blood. And therefore, Biafrans have spoken. They will stay at home. They are not stupid. This nonsense must stop. Jubril is parading himself as the Buhari. The late Buhari was very, very wicked, very, very wicked man indeed. The devil himself, devil incarnate himself. Even Jubril is not even better. But we know that there is this cabal behind it. This cabal is called Islamic cabal. The jihadists, they have rose up their ugly heads trying to slaughter all of us. They want to annihilate the population of Biafrans. They are killing us steadily but slowly, but we must resist. We must bring this to a stop. This cannot continue. We remember when the Buhari, they said, God also said, the blood of Babu shall be spilled, and lo and behold, he started his journey by spilling the blood of Biafrans all over the places. No matter which part of the country, he made sure our blood was being spilled. Remember Iguacha? The bloodbath in Iguacha went on to the Buhari's own pocket. He was behind the orchestration. Definitely Ekulobia was a place where a church massacre took place. It was Buhari that orchestrated it. He sent his Janjaweed militants to go there, these terrorists to go there and kill our people. On Ichahed Bridge, what about that? He also orchestrated it, sending his combination of Janjaweed forces, whatever you can call them, in their uniforms of different types, whether it is naval, whether it is air force, whether it is army, all of them combined, killing and shooting and slaughtering our people, on innocent youth falling off the bridge into River Niger. Almighty God, these people have destroyed our livelihood. And then we remember Mpo, what of Afaba, what of Obibo, genocide orchestrated by Buhari himself through his own housemaid. His housemaid called Mwike. Now, how many people did they kill there? They killed not less than 20,000 people. We are going to continue to count that number. That number will keep rising. These people are wicked. These people are devil. These people want to eradicate the number of our people. They want to remove us, obliterate our people out of the face of earth and have our land. They don't want to have us, but they want to have our land. They want to Islamize our people by fire, by force. And then what about Olu massacre? How many people did they kill? What about Ebonyi? The massacre continues. What about trying to steal all our resources for his fatherland called Niger Republic? This man is not even origin of Nigeria. He is from Niger Republic. His mother is from Zamfara, whatever it is. His father is from Niger. And therefore, he has gone to the backyard of the coastline, stealing oil and gas. He has come into the heartland in Aba, in areas of Abia State, in areas of Imo State, in Aguleri. Keep on stealing and stealing and stealing and stealing, all to develop his fatherland, a place they call Niger Republic. We are aware of 4 refineries being being erected and completely finished. We are aware of highways being built of high quality by Julius Berger. We are aware of railway lines being built up, and we are aware of also airports and very big time amenities being put up in a very wretched country. Now is now even ranks much better than the zoo itself. Islamization has become the order of the day. They want to run this very program. They want to make sure that Islamization is accomplished by all means, and therefore they have a person called Hopeless Odinjo. Hopeless Odinjo, he is there, the stooge that has to help them get this thing done. That is why he was number 4, catapulted to number 1, only to come and get this thing done, to run the bid of his masters. And how did he start? He started giving us mayor. He started giving us Sariki, and then this man, what we're saying here is not against say it is caught on camera. He has gone on to say he was going to make sure that the money for Imo State people is going to be meant for the welfare of the Fulani rapists. This is what he did. This is what he continues to do in order to make sure that agreement between him and the caliphate is being kept on going. Because he signed an agreement to make sure that he keeps their agreement upright, and that is what he's doing, so that he will keep the seat stolen from the rightful person. And now he is sitting there unashamedly trying to continue to propagate that very agenda. And then we are also aware of the economic emasculation that this man, who is supposed to be a governor of his people, is helping the Janjaweed to perpetrate, that our people will no longer have their livelihood, that our people continue to search not only for job, but even a daily bread. Why is this man doing this? And he calls himself a citizen of that land, and we begin to doubt that he is indeed not from there. We remember our leader saying, when people begin to act this way, we should watch out and see who really conceived them, who really produce these people on this face of earth. And I am not sure that his father is original of that very our habitat. I am not sure. You can't be so wicked. You cannot be so evil to your people and be killing them left, right, and center and have no feeling for it. All you know is your position as a governor. No, you are not from there. That is why you're doing what you're doing. You are not concentrating on providing jobs. You are not concentrating on paying salaries and pension. All you are doing is killing and killing and killing. That is why you came to kill and aid and abet your masters. And we are saying no to that. And that is why we say we are going to sit at home. No matter your shenanigans, no matter your engineering of all sort of shenanigans, all the engineering of shenanigans will not hit the button. Our people have understood that this is a hoax, that all the propagation going out there that is not true. We are not going to accept it. We are not going to accept it. Our people, no matter, keep on bribing the newspapers to write rubbish, that there will be no seat at home. It's a lie. There is a seat at home. Everybody will sit. The trader knows that this benefits him. The clergy knows that this benefits him. All the school children know that this benefits them. All those who have not been paid their salaries, they understand that. And they know only this pressure. This is the only pressure they have. And not only that, they know if they go out, you're going to kill them. They know you're going to kill them. You are wicked. You are going to kill them. That is your agenda. And therefore, we have learned our lesson. Ohaneze Ndibo, what about you? Ohaneze, I cannot continue without mentioning you. How come you greeted these people? You greeted the general, thanking him. Peace have come back to the land. And then you went and gave them a trophy. Ohaneze chairman. Shame unto you. Shame unto you. After youth were slaughtered in their thousands, you went and greeted a military commander and said, thank you for killing our people. Look at how stupid our people are. Look at how stupid you guys can be. Look at how shameless you can be. Look at how treacherous you can be. And watch out your counterparts. Watch out those you said did not go to school. Watch out how they are handling you. Watch out how they are squeezing you. And because of you, our people are being squeezed. You are the people killing us, in short. Because the Janjaweed cannot come from far away, come into our land and do whatever they like without the aid of these politicians. These politicians are our problems. They are our problems. from governors to any level you can think of. These people are our problems, and that is why we have come and say, at least, we can entertain some sort of civil disobedience, and you cannot stop us from doing that. Enough is enough of this nonsense. We must get Biafra. Biafra remains our heritage. Biafra is whom we are. You cannot combine Germany with France, and the combine Germany, France, and let me say Albania and Kosovo, and call them one country and say, as from today your name is Nigeria. What utter nonsense? No person will take it from you, and you want us to take that nonsense. We all have understood that that's why we are in this almighty mess, and we said we must disentangle ourselves from this almighty mess, and you said no, it's not going to be so. And we said, who are you to stop us? Biafrans are going to teach you a lesson, that the land belongs to the people, and not to few stooges of you who are there to destroy our livelihood. No, we are not going to accept it. Definitely, that is why we are here tonight, to encourage Biafrans and say, you have been very wonderful, you have been very, very marvelous, you will continue to do so, because consistency in ideology and consistency in the way of doing things must be held, must be kept upright. That's the only way we can actually achieve what we're looking for, by remaining focused, tenacious, and of course backing upon trying to make sure that we preserve all the necessary whatever we have in place. Whatever we have in place, we must preserve them. We know what we're doing. Our modus operandi must be preserved. Disciplinary behavior must be preserved. All the methodology that will lead us to every higher places will be preserved. We are not going to prevaricate. We are not going to retreat or not surrender. We are not also buying into what you're saying, hook, line, and sinker. It is not true. We are going to stay at home tomorrow. It's a message being echoed on this Radio Biafra, and therefore it is true. Anything said here on this platform, it is true. Anything said here, it is true. You can check it up and down. It's just going to give you a true result. And that result is what we are producing tonight. We are telling you that staying at home is a deal. It is a deal, and Biafrans have bought it. We have all bought into it. We are going to keep it, and we are going to stay at home. Thank you so much. I don't know how many people have spoken so far, but I want to thank those of you who have spoken to our people. I want to thank those of you who have addressed our people. And meanwhile, I am going to pull my break for now, and try to understand what's going on so far on this very platform. And probably we'll have to come back. I will yield back for now. My microphone will go back to the moderator. And let me, by the way, before handing over the microphone, thank our HOD. He has been very, very wonderful in the person of Mazi Nnamdi. He has been very, very wonderful, working so hard, tirelessly, 248, not even 247. You guys have to understand that the work we have on the board is a Herculean task. This work is a Herculean task, and we are not running away from it. It belongs to us, our work. We cannot shift it to a new generation. No, this generation must get Biafra. And that is why even when we are going to our normal businesses, we are working on Biafra. Even when we are heading home, we are working Biafra. Even when we have break time in our working places, we are working on Biafra. Even when we come back home without removing our clothes from working places, we are still working on Biafra. I must thank all the national coordinators all over the world, all the zonal coordinators, those of you who understand what you are doing, those of you who are hooking on to this very project, those of you who believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his structure, those of you who believe in his project, those of you who are working alongside and soldiering on, I thank you so much. All Biafrans, all members of all zones, all units, you are wonderful. Keep on keeping on. We are going to get Biafra by the grace of Chukwuka Abiyama. Mazi, I will yield for now, and I will stand by. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you, Deputy HOD. Thank you so much for that wonderful rendition. I have one of our comrade again here who is here, Mazi Nnamdi John. Mazi Nnamdi John, if you can hear me, please, can you have the mic and please be brief because we are still going to go into interactive with the host, Mazi Jonathan. Please, the mic is yours. Thank you.
Deputy HOD, good evening, my fellow friends. Good evening, dear friends. From my very young again, I said good evening all. I want to first of all thank the IPOB Gabon for their successful conference held on the 5th and on the 6th. It was a very successful conference, bringing our people together.
Mazi, can you give us your name? Mazi, can you give us your name, please?
Sorry. My name is Chinamere John, the Central and North African rep, speaking from Gabon. So it was a very nice and very good moment, staying together with our people, discussing with them, understanding our problems, and looking for a way to find solution. I want to also use this opportunity to thank our brothers in Biafra land. Our brethren, I said, kudos to you people. You people are doing a lot. You people are very, very wonderful. You people are good listeners of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I said, may the Lord bless each and every one of you. Bless also the members of the Directorate of State. Bless also the national coordinators, the deputy coordinators, all executive members. Those that are very, very fighting with pure and clean heart. Not those that are just there to make up numbers, trying to fool the people. This evening we want to talk about the in-person visit to Imo State. Our people, you've heard what the others have said. I'm not here to say much, but rather to tell you people that tomorrow we are not forcing anybody, but rather we say, let's do what we know best to do. Obey simple instruction, obey the leadership, obey whatever our head of directorate said. He said that we should, that this man is not needed in our land, for that our people should, so we all should obey. Let's stay at home. Let's meet that empty stadium at Down Stadium, I think. Let him go there with the society of Imo State who is there. Then those that wants to pay, maybe on your way going, you might need something. Don't say it's IPOB, rather we warn you. We don't want anybody's blood to be shed. We've lost a lot of people. We've been crying. So if we have a way to show our anger, let us do it. That is by at home, by telling these people, no, we don't need you. Telling them, we don't need you in our town, in our country, which is Biafra. So I'm here, please, my people, listen to what we said tomorrow from 6 a.m. till then, this year. Everybody, still at home. Those governors, they are just there for their own selfish interest. They are not there to help anybody. They are not there to do anything. They are not there to move people forward. Rather, they are there for their own interest. So, I don't have more to say. It's just to encourage you people, please, brethren, you all should listen to our HOD, what he said. It knows me that a country, as a supposed country, should be going to interfere with paper, publication of paper. That's another thing. That's why Nigeria wants to bring out Nigerian passport. They will even check. They are not minding that it is e-passport. They will check, is this passport original? Imagine a president, a government going to certify a paper. It is very, very dirty, appearing. Yes, something that shows that we are dealing with, let me say, criminals. They are all criminals in every way. They know that people are not listening to them. So that's why they are doing all these things in order for them to gain. But rather, our people will disgrace them tomorrow. So I stop here and I hand over the mic. Thank you, Mazi Chinedu, for entertaining us this evening. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, Mazi Chinedu and John, thank you so much for being brief. And before I hand over the mic to Mazi Jonathan, I will say some few things so that we can allow this program to go into interactive section. From my own side, this is Mazi Chinedu speaking. We are urging all Biafrans, wherever you are and you are listening this night, even though some people will say our radio is not talking, we cannot hear you people, please, those who used to extract this broadcast on WhatsApp, our media team, all of you, make sure that you extract this program, that people can play this program from this night till tomorrow morning. Because the message we are bringing to our people is a message of hope. It's a message that we are moving forward. It's a message that are leading us to the direction we want to go. There is a reason we always talk about listening to the leadership of this movement. Because this leadership wants to bring every Biafran to the ultimate consciousness of enlightenment. We want to come to a
indigenous people of Biafra. He's the director of Radio Biafra and her television, and he's the commander of the armies of Biafra, and he's the greatest man living on this planet Earth. And this broadcast is coming to you from me, a servant of the Most High, a servant of the indigenous people of Biafra, and a proud disciple of our leader in the person of Nwachineke. We have just analyzed our news finish in Hausa language. Our lines are open right now. You can call in with this number, +183 263 73499, +183 263 73499, +183 263 73499, +614 818 70925, 614 818 70925. 614-818-70925. This is our studio line. You can call in. While you call, you tell us your own contribution or what is happening in your location right now. Biafra land should be under lock and key. Right now, there must be sit at home and nobody should move about. Very, very important. Today is 9th of September. 9th of September 2021. 9th of September 2021. Very, very important as we continue to stream live here on Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2. What are we trying to say? There must be lockdown in our land today. Nobody should move about. Let's take this caller. You are live on air on Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2. Tell us your name and where you are calling from. Presume should be the powerful man of God, if I'm right.
Yes, you are 100% right. I don't have anything to say because you have said it. Even Bible says that those that have ears, let them hear what the Spirit of God has just uttered this very morning, this very afternoon, depending on your jurisdictions. I only come online here to pray according to our prayer routines. Today is the 102nd, 102 of the Psalm, and I'm going to read the Psalm 102. And one thing that kind of made it awesome today is that today is 9/9. That is in the spiritual terms, 9/9 is a very good significant number. So we are having our sit at home as well, and it's yielding fruit because I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of reports online. and that is happening, especially in Imo State. So right now, let me just go straight to the point. We have Psalm 112, and it's up to 28 verses, but because of time, I'm not going to take all of them. I'm going to pick them one after the other, then and pray and hand over the microphone back to callers to report the event on ground. So right now, let me just go straight to the point. According to the book of Psalm 102, it says, "Hear the prayers, O Biafra, the prayer of Biafrans, and let the cry comes to you. Do not hide your face from us, Biafrans, in these very troubled times that we are in. Incline your ears to Biafrans in this day that we called you. Answer us speedily, now. For the days are consumed like smokes, and our bones are burned like heat. And may the heart of stricken, our heart is stricken and withered like grasses, so that we may forget to eat our bread, because of the sounds of the groaning of Biafrans, especially our leader in incarcerations. His bones clings to his skins, and we are like a Pelicians of the wilderness, and we are like an oat of the desert, and lies awake, and we are like a sparrow alone on the house top. Our enemies reproaches us all the day long. Those who deride us swear an oath against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for they have eaten ashes like bread. Then I will rush down to 13 and 14. Then I will take 20. Then I pray as well. He says, "O Biafra, we will arise and have mercy upon Biafra, for the time to favor Biafrans and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for Biafran restorations is now." Yes, the set time has come, and that time is today, being the 9th. For your servant take pleasure in her stones and shows favor in her dust. I go to the 20. It says, "To hear the groaning of the prisoner," which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is one of them right now, and all Biafrans that are incarcerations in various places worldwide, especially most of them, I remember them, most of them that are in Ghana right now. To release those appointed to die, anybody that is appointed to die, because nobody has made them a judge over each and every souls of Biafrans. Whosoever that made themselves judge over them shall fall for our sake, because Chukwu Kabiyama is shaping the whole world to show them that Biafrans belongs to him. Therefore, I want to pray. The last verse, I will take 27 and 28, say, "But you are the same, and your years will have no end." He's talking to Biafran. The childrens of the Biafrans and the childrens of the Ishmaelites, which are protagonist, will continue to serve Biafrans, and their descendants will be established before the land of Biafrans, and the whole world will see that. Therefore, I want to pray right now, O Chukwu Okigabiyama, thou King of kings and everlasting King of glory, your word is yes and amen. You are the only God that speaks and it comes to pass. You are the only man, you are the only God that knows every beginning from the very end. I thank you once again on behalf of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for you have protected him, you have preserved him according to your word in the book of Psalm 121, so that sun shall not smite him by the day, despite all odds, nor moon in the night. This show you have preserved him from all evil, not some evil, especially this trying time, most especially in this very season that we are in right now, according to your word, which you have spoken in the same verse, chapter, in the same Psalm 102, verse 20. It says that you will release every prisoners Therefore, I am praying on behalf of the prisoners, prisoners of truth, prisoners of conscience, and prisoners of those of them that need freedom, especially Biafra's IPOB, that are incarcerated in various prisons worldwide. Father, I pray, any man or woman standing to judge them, may they be casted away, may they be casted into the pit, may they be destroyed, may they be targeted, may their life become a mystery. Father, I pray that they will not die a natural death, but their death will carry a wave of great news that all the enemies will hear and be converted and changed from the evil ways. And I pray, especially those of them that are politicians in Biafra land, Father, today put them into shame, disgrace and frustrate them. Do not allow, because you see that you have frustrated the hands of the enemy, not to be able to carry out their evil assignments. We have seen one today that we have released the rain, heavy rain in Imo State. Continue to do wonders, because you are God of signs and wonders. But at the end, Biafra will be restored, and none of those of our members shall be missing, because Bible says at the end of the restoration of Biafra, that we will count our people and nobody will miss it. Father, we give you thanks, we give you all the praise because of answered. Thank you, because there is no one like you. In your name, I pray. You say, Mazi Nwachineke, I hand over microphone back to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is the powerful man of God reporting from, representing the spiritual team of IPOB as they instructed him to come and pray. Today is the 9th of September 2021, a day that the pedophile himself, the impostor, who was a pedophile before he died, they claim that he's coming to Imo State for no reason, and there is sit at home. Very, very important. So right now our lines are open, +18326373499, +61481870925 for interactive section and question and reporting what is happening from your location. Very, very important. Let's take this call. Presume should be Desmond. Desmond, if I'm right, can you tell us your name and where you are calling from?
Thank you, and good morning from here in Nwachineke. You are 100% right. I am Desmond, and I'm calling from Italy. Good morning to Biafrans. Good morning to IPOB family members worldwide. And salutations to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, His Excellency. I salute you, and I pray that Chukwu Kabema will continue to strengthen and be with you to eternity. You see, Nwachineke, I want to appreciate you for your good work, and I also want to thank our brother, the man of God, who just came on to also put a little bit of water the floor with the blessings of Almighty. You know, God is very important in what we are doing, and our people must understand this. Now, to go to analysis, Nwachineke, please permit me to give this announcement. These two announcements is coming from IPOB Italy. The first one is from IPOB National Body of Italy, signed by the National Coordinator, which is the support for ESN. As we know, we have said several times, if you are not supporting ESN in what we are doing, then know ye that you are not with us. You have to support ESN for Biafrans in Italy. It is very, very important, and we urge you to call these numbers. The first one is +39 35100 46055. I repeat, +39 35100 46055. This is the IPOB National Coordinator's number in Italy. The second one is +39 3512 551274. I repeat, +39 3512 551274. This is the IPOB National PRO in Italy. Any of the number you call will be directed on how to support ESN. The second announcement is our protest in Italy. We want to invite our people, all Biafrans in Italy and Macedonia, and our Ududua brethren and friends of Biafra to join us in our protest, which will be on the 16th of this September 2021. 16th is next week, Thursday, and it's going to be taking place in Milan. In Milan, the time will be, it will start by 10 a.m. and it will finish by 2 p.m. and the venue is Piazza Castello in Milan. Piazza Castello. Please, if you have any difficulty in maybe in your direction, you can also call maybe the PRO, the last number I gave out, to direct you. It is very, very important. And our second protest is also coming up on the 25th of this September, which will be taking place in Trento. But then we are focusing on the one for Milan, and after which we will start giving the details on the one for Trento. But we are calling on Biafrans to get prepared. Our Reverend Fathers and Reverend Sisters in Italy, we know we have lots of you in Milan, in Roma, and Roma is very close to Milan. So we urge you to join us, even as we appreciate those of them that has been with us. We also encourage many of you that have not joined us to please join us. It's very important. If you have anything that you can do for Biafra, this is the time you have to do it. So Biafrans in Italy, please, on the 16th, which is by Thursday next week, a week today, we will all meet in Milan, 10 o'clock to finish by 2 a.m. at Piazza Castello in Milan, to tell the world that we want our leader to be freed. Our message is very, very clear. The banners have been printed and everything is good to go. So we expect you to be with us that day. Nwachineke, I want to thank you for your good work, and I want to appreciate Biafra because I have already caught some people at home and they are confirming that it's happening just as our pastor said, especially in Imo State. Because I called some people in Imo State, and it is happening. And I want to urge Biafrans that today is total lockdown. Nobody is going to come out, so that the shame, Hope Uzodinma will have the shame. I thought he said that it is what and what. Why must he go to change our letterhead, to do copy and change the writing? Since he say he is the governor, our people has risen up, take back our land, and Chukwu Ikabema will be with us and will take our land. You cannot extraordinary rendition our leader, torture him, kept him in DSS dungeon, and the same person impersonating as Buhari is coming to Imo State, where our people were killed. Hope Uzodinma killed our people, bombed our people, and how can he's still making mad. God, the hatred I have in my mind for Hope Uzodinma is worse than the one I have for Fulani. That is the truth. But I hope that Chukwu Ikabema will strengthen us, that these people at the end of the day, we shall deal with them, because their blood, their blood we will use to wash our feet, to sing songs of praises to Chukwu Ikabema in the land of Biafra. Thank you very much, Nwachineke, and God bless you. Our people must remain resolute. Fear not, Biafra is our destination. Our leader will come out by the special grace of Elohim. Fulani, British cannot do him anything, because God is with us. There is only one God, and that Chukwu Ikabema is with Biafrans. Thank you, Nwachineke, and God bless you from here.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. That's one from Italy. Let's take this call. I should be Chinedu, Austria. Chinedu, if I'm right.
Yes, Mazi. Good morning from here.
You're welcome, my dear brother.
Yeah, Mazi, please, before I proceed, allow me, my brother, to make this necessary announcement. Please, IPAB Austria is once again calling our brothers and sisters here in Austria, all of us of freedom, to come and join us again on Friday, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday 10th, we are having another protest in Vienna. And this protest is taking place in Kenya Embassy and UN headquarters in Vienna. Please, we know all of us have been ready for this protest. We want to remind us once again, please, let us come out in mass. Austrian IPOB family, we are formidable. We are fanatical about Biafra. We are resolute in the pursuit of Biafra. And we are asking all of us, please, those that have taken free from their working place, please endeavor to make sure also you tell your friends, come along with your friends, and we are inviting our brothers and sisters from Oduduwa and Ambazonians also to come and join us in this protest. Please, we must keep on alerting the world, we must keep on shouting until the extraordinary rendition of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being looked on, and we all were asking that he must be released unconditionally because he has not committed any crime. His crime is asking for freedom of his own people. Please, also families, let us do it once again. We know how we do our things, and we know that tomorrow Friday is going to to be another D-Day for us. Please, the address is, the venue where we are going to meet is Donner City, Strasse number 6. Donner City, Strasse number 6, 22 District, Vienna, Austria. So all road lead to Vienna, Austria tomorrow. And as you come, my prayer is, keep protecting you and your household until we all will achieve Biafra in no distant time. And Mazi, please, I want to proceed by saying that this order giving that today will be shut down in Biafra land, I am so pleased that our people are compelling in this, apply in this lockdown. We cannot allow somebody, this murderer, this mask wearer from Abuja coming to Biafra land after killing our people, after doing all sorts of humane to our people, and he want to step his foot in Biafra land. Are you kidding me? Who is this idiot? You don't know we are Biafrans? That we don't forget? After killing our people at Mbo, in Hebridge, in Iguata, in Onitsha, and you want to come to our land? Who the hell is this idiot? And who the hell is this madman that also inviting him in our land? After Uzodima has bombed our people in Olu, these people don't know what is coming after them. I swear before Chukwuka Kadiama, they don't know what is coming after them. And our people, we must keep on letting the world know that we have nothing to do with Nigeria anymore. We have nothing to do with that zoo anymore. All we are asking is complete, total freedom. Total restoration of Biafra. This is what we want, and we are going nowhere. Just I listened to GOS last night in the program of our brother, Mazi Jonathan. All of us that listened yesterday will know how fanatical GOS is when it comes in the pursuit of Biafra and the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are going nowhere. Biafra is our last point, and without Biafra, all of us will die. We have made up our mind, we have crossed our mind, we will die getting Biafra. Thank you, Mazi, for giving me this opportunity to watch him. May him continue to do this. Bless you and your family, because the work they are doing is so marvelous in our sight. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very much. That's our dear brother Chinedu from Austria. That's our dear brother. Everywhere is lock and key in Biafra land.
Because who are you to carry? Only which on you. You know, I made a video on how busy Okarodo answered.
Let's take this call. Should be my dear father Mazi Udemba from Oka. Mazi, can you hear me? It has been a
Yes, Nwachineke, I can hear you loud and clear. I just want to say thank you to our people. I want to use this opportunity to thank no movement. Even the Keke people, they are not moving with the Keke people for today. So, can we use this opportunity? Let me thank our people, generally the Biafrans. Now is the time that we are going to show the world that we are the owner of this land. Because this is where God planted us, and there is nobody. There is nobody. They said Biafra is land lock. We are not going to run to go to any place, because we can withstand their fire. I want to remind the Nigerian government once more again that the past civil war, we had more than 20 Mark 4. But at the end of that civil war, we have turrets, we have armored cars, we have machine guns, and we created our own ability. So we are not going to rent anywhere. Water surround us, the people are going to work.
for that. They think they can eliminate us from the surface of earth. It is impossible. And they come, we are here. So I'm thanking the Biafrans today. They should keep it on. Thank you, Nwachineke. All the Biafrans.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much, my dear father. Keep it up. I can see Onitsha is lock and key. I would like to, Oka is lock and key, just as being reported. We would like to hear from Aba. If you are in Aba, you report, let the whole world hear what is going on. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. We are streaming live here on today being the 9th of September 2021 that the pedophile Buhari, who say we are just dots, is coming to claim he's coming to our land. Courtesy of the puppet he brought in the government. But we'll prove to them that indeed a new government have arrived in the land and we are that government. It is what we decide that will happen. Call on the line. Barum should be National PRO Russia. If I'm right, your name and where you're calling from, brother.
Yeah, you are right, Nwachineke. Good morning. My name is Nanera. Now is a PRO in Russia here. I greet you, Nwachineke. May God bless you and your family. I greet my leader, #1 in the whole world. What is wrong with BBC? This BBC, I don't know why people are looking at them. They are reporting rubbish. Every time they are reporting. I thought they have changed. A little. BBC, all those killing and all those flood and all those things that is happening in Igbo land. Can't you see it? Can't you see it, BBC? Are you not an Igbo man? Or are you not an Igbo woman? Or whether it's all this janja with the Fulani pregnant you? I don't know. Because if it's not Fulani janja with that pregnant you people, your eyes is not blind. And you get thinking, you think you're a human being. You see what is going on. Anything right in that southeast as a whole? Is there anything going in that southeast as a whole? What are you people reporting? You see things is not normal. You are talking rubbish. You went and interviewing all this agent of hope or them everywhere. Agent of all this pay agent. You went and you start interviewing them. They will start talking rubbish in social media. What is wrong with all these people? What is Buhari coming to do in Imo State, in Biafra land, for God's sake? What is he coming to do there? You kill our people, you jail our people, you hold our leader. You do everything. We are not one. We are not one people. Can't you people reason for once? What is wrong with all these sinful people in our land? I think it's the time that people started poisoning. Give these people poison. Poison them in any way. In any way you have. Try and poison one of them. Assuming these people have eliminated like 2 or 3 people. These people will think because they are not thinking. These people are not thinking. They are killing us every day. And we are just watching at them. Look at BBC. Small time now you see AIT. Everyone will be carrying their camera. They will not go where things are happening. They will not see all those floods. They will not see all those things that all these evil people are doing. Killing our people. They can't see it. Many guys are in jail. Nobody's eating. No food. Economics have been down since when I was born. No day when Nigeria done better. When is it going to be good? It's only Biafra that will save us. It's only Biafra. Our people should do the needful. Sit at home. Sit at home. Any day they say sit at home. Sit at home. It's better we suffer for 1 year or 2 years and enjoy the rest of our life. You can't suffer finish. Since I was born, I'm suffering. I will born again. My children will suffer again. My children will born again. They continue suffering in the sense. So it's better we end everything once and for all. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you and God bless you and good work.
Thank you very much. That's our dear brother Nanya from Russia. Let's take this call from France. Emmanuel from France. Emmanuel, can you hear me?
Mazi Nwachineke. Good morning from here. This is Mazi. I'm Mazi Emmanuel from Paris. calling from Paris. Mazi, just to greet our leader this morning and
I hope you called your people last night to inform them that there is
yes, of course.
In case if they don't have a radio relay station.
Yes, of course. I have called even in my village. They are even the one. They were even informing me already. They knew already.
That's good.
So
that's good.
I'm happy that they are more attentive than any other thing, because I told them that anything you do not hear from this platform, just regard that thing as a rumor. Never take it serious. So Mazi, as in only deal about it, so I have never seen anywhere in this world that except in Biafra land, in Igbo land, whenever or before you become a leader, you must, obliged to be using your people as a sacrificial lamb. And all these governors are competing by themselves, between themselves. When you look at this hopeless Okebeke in our Ikoso house, Mazi, you discover that this man have killed getting to more than 3,000 to 5,000 people has disappeared in that very city, in that very state. And you'll be asking yourself, why is it that Ohaneze and all these our people are not talking? Upon all the difficulties that this man has been, put in place upon them. I was talking to a friend of mine, and the guy was telling me that even a liter of petrol now is going to almost 500 naira. That if care is not taken, before you know, a liter of fuel will reach to 500 naira. And it is the same place that is, inviting this imposter to come and do what? That is the question I don't understand. To come and do what? What have we been? What have we done in this very Nigeria project? The way they are saying it, we don't get anything. We don't need them. They should channel all their efforts in their own land. Their own land is on fire, and they are busy watching on us. Why are they always in our own land? So we don't need them. They should just carry their own problem, go and solve their own problem. IPOB is there to handle our affair of Biafrans. So they should not worry of us. So we are letting the whole world to know that this impostor is not welcomed in our land. We are not going to accept he is not welcome. If he come there, Amadi or will strike him dead. So we are letting the world know that we don't need him in our land. We have taken over our land, and we are letting the whole world to know. Strike him dead. So we are letting the world know that we don't need him in our land. We have taken over our land, and we are letting the whole world to know. So we are letting the world know that we don't need him in our land. We have taken over our land,
and we are letting the whole world know.
Back home. I want to use this opportunity to thank you once more for all your effort and sacrifices you have been making towards this movement, this great movement of restoring our true identity. Our identity has been tampered for so many years, right from the colonial era up to this first marriage we find ourselves called Nigeria, which personally I said is the greatest error of colonialism in Africa. Nigeria is the worst one. My fellow Biafrans, and the only way we can show that we are not that first marriage, we are grown enough to quit it, is by obeying the orders and the instructions laid down by our leader, which is through HOD. We are hearing from our leader every instruction that he gave. As we all know, that the arch enemy of who called himself the governor of Imo State, who has never commissioned anything in Biafra land, is inviting the arch enemy of Biafra to come to commission a road that he used paint to spray in order to cover it, to say he has tied a road. These are shameless set of people.
I can hear you loud and clear. Good morning, sir. Mazi Nwachineke. Thank you. I greet all the Africans all over. We are sitting at home. We are sitting at home.
Exactly.
But I want to beg our engineers to be up and running. Many radio FM lines are not on. The radio station's FM, the one at Temple is not on. And I don't know what is happening. It was just on and off like that. It came up around 9 p.m. last night and went off again before 11 p.m. Until now, we have not, it's not talking. So, I am here. I hope you are still hearing me.
I'm listening, ma. You said the radio in Mpo is not talking, and it's been noted. I believe Ekeronek is listening.
Let them work on it.
Deputy HOD made mention about all these things, and I believe they are working on it. Because
yes, I listened last night. I heard him. So I thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, His Excellency, Naba. I call him. And I thank Chukwuokike for what he is doing. In fact, I am here this morning with a heavy heart. And I want to address all the things, all the spirits of the dead people, all the constellations in Biafra land to rise up. Because the enemy has come into our bedroom, not at the gate anymore, to reproach us and to mock us. Chukwuokike abịama n'uruo ndị iro gị ezukọwo n'ala nsọ gị na-ajụ ebe chi ahụ nọ. Ha na-ajụ ole ebe chi anyị nọ. Chukwuokike abịama bilie, abịala ha ọzọ. Ha egbuo na mbụ wee bịa ịkpara ala. Dịka ijuru aha bụ n'ụbọchị mgbe ahụ, say you have killed and have come to take possession. But at that same place where the dogs licked the blood of Naboth, we don't lick the blood. Ọbara ndị Biafra egburu bilie, according to the book of Isaiah chapter 26. It says that the blood should rise up before God for judgment. I stir up the blood of all innocent Biafrans that are massacred by Buhari, the Jaja with Fulani, the British government and allies. I stir up the blood to arise unto judgment, unto vengeance. Ọnwa na-eti na Biafra tigbuo ndị iro. Anyanwụ na-eti n'ala Biafra tigbuo ndị iro anyị. Mmiri dị n'ala Biafra kwolu lee ha. Aja dị na Biafra bilie for vengeance. Ikuku na-eku n'ala Biafra bilie. Bilie n'oge eruwo, bilie Chukwu abịama bilie. Ndị iro na-amaghị aka n'anya bilie. Ọkwa ndị ka ha na-ebibi bilie. Ọkwa ụmụ ijiri ọbara gbapụta ka ha na-egbu. Chukwu abịama bilie. Oge eruwo. Maka na oge eruwo mgbe ije bitere. Oge eruwo mgbe ije bụ agha. Ọkwa gị bụ chi tiri Fero mmọnwụ bilie. Abịakwala ọzọ. Ndị anyị chere na ha bụ ụmụnne anyị ji ụgwa ha were n'aka ndị iro. Ọkwa Hope Uzodimma, ọkwa David Umahi, ya na ndị otu ha niile mere anyị ha rere anyị tọrọ n'afọ. Bilie aka ji ụwa bilie. Onye ji ndụ bilie. Ọkwa n'aka gị ka ọnwụ na ndụ bilie. Our Father Chukwu Okike abịama, ị gaghị anọ omenu. Ahụchakwa nke ahụ ọzọ Chukwu abịama. Would I not say it is enough? Ọ bụ na ị gaghị egosi ndị agbọkịta bunye n'isi ha elu, ọ bụ na ị gaghị egosi ha na-ebu Chineke na-eme na mbụ. Ị ga-ebe n'ihu ka aha gị wee bụrụ ihe ebibiri elu, ka aha gị wee bụrụ ihe a gọziri agọzi, ka ndị a niile na-apa n'isi ha elu wee mara na ndụ bụ n'aka gị ka ọ dị, na ọnwụ bụ n'aka gị ka ọ dị. Ha binyere n'elu ọnụ na-esi ahụ gịnị ka ha pụrụ ime. Ha nọcha n'ime ala na-eme ha na-eme. Papa, mee ka ọchịchị obi ha laa n'iyi. Disappoint them, O God. Destroy them with total destruction. Ha bute na ngwa agha dị iche iche busasịa n'obodo anyị ka ha wee mesia agha. Anyị na ha ji, anyị na ha ede, anyị na ha na ha. Nke anyị ka ha na-ewere. Mana nlọrọ na-enye na-egbu anyị. Jehova agaghị ekwe ka ọ bụ. N'ụbọchị taa, dịka ikwu n'akwụkwọ nsọ gị, I stir up the blood of all innocent youths of Biafra, killed from the year 1945 I stir them up. Each like judgment. Judge. Benabena Uchiri Simon Sorok. Nandini Mayana had the people. Bini Bisohara. Bibiha, Gosi Eji, Gosi Hankari, Gosi Hanongi Kere, Mado, no Gigi Pukani Gamon, no Njababa, I will be Biafra, I don't to be, I don't need I don't know Orogisiana, Makanabi Chazan, and give the child, not the time, I will go to Tori, now have you to put it out. Ise. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. About coming a prayer, no taisi any dim taisi abia.
You are led by the Spirit of God.
And remain blessed.
Thank you very much, Mama, for that prayer. As you are still live on air on this day, 9th of September 2021, the day the Fulani puppet in Imo State, the Okebeke, want to bring in a pedophile to insult our ancestors, those that fall during 67 to 70 in that genocidal war on their grave. Fulani puppets want to bring this man to insult our ancestors. We, the real descendant of these gallant heroes that fall, will not tolerate it. We will do anything possible in our own power to make sure we obstruct it. And that is why we advise our dear brothers and sisters to sit at home. Those keke that are moving about some certain places, as we have told you, there are Al-Shabaab in uniform. What they normally do is to give them keke to drive. Don't say that because you see a keke driving, then you move your own. Brother, you will fall. They will kill you and tag you a different thing. We keep on encouraging our dear people to unite. IPOB is the owner of the land, the indigenous people of Biafra. You and I are the government of these days, and as we instruct, that is what will happen. That is what will follow. You must abide to the rule. Let's take this call. Believe it's my dear brother Simeon from Spain. Simeon, if I'm right, you are live on air.
Thank you, Mazi, for giving me this opportunity. My name is Simon Ayelogo, calling from America, Spain. Okay, bless every IPOB family member. Mazi, I hope I'm coming out clear.
Loud and clear.
Okay. May we protect our able leader wherever he may be. Guide him, lead him, give him more courage, and protect anything he eats and drink in the hands of our enemy. May all the evil they plan against him back to sender. Those who try to harm his life, may Chukwu Otike Abiyama destroy them whenever they think it. He say, Mazi, let me go straight to the point. Today is sit at home officially to show our grievances and show that this imposter they're bringing in our land that call himself Buhari, that we don't want him. We can't welcome the imposter of our enemy. Buhari is dead anyway, but anybody that is coming in Biafra land, you know, to come and show that his Buhari will die again. This is so much. We won't touch him, but the land will destroy him because of the name of the person he's representing. Whoever that is wearing that mask, hear it now. Hear it now that you be the next. What happened to Buhari will happen to you. Mazi, that is one. Let me make an announcement because you know, not everybody always get this Radio Biafra. So I want to use this opportunity to make an announcement. There is our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is another rendition protest in Spain here. IPOB family members here in Spain, we're gonna assemble in Seville tomorrow for this protest. So if you anywhere around this area, around Andalusia, you are welcome. We want to let the people around that area to know what is going on and let them to know that we Biafran, we are against the extradition of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the information I want to help our brother, the coordinator, to pass out. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity. People at home, sit at home. This is official sit at home of IPOB. The one people are doing every Monday, IPOB have already suspended it, which you people had from our DOS yesterday. So this is it today. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity. All hail Biafra, signing off from here.
All hail Biafra, that's from Spain. You heard the announcement. Let's take this call. I believe I should be Ugo Dan. Ugo, what is happening in your location? Can you hear me? Call on the line.
Good morning, Nwachineke. Good morning to you, Mazi. Mazi, I can hear you. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. A bit louder.
Alright. Okay, thank you so much. Greetings to you, my fellow brothers and sisters, Biafrans all over the world. Our God will continue to keep us moving forward. You see what I really want to say. First of all, let me talk to all of you, some of you that doesn't appreciate good things. You are unthankful human being that was prophesied that this around your duty of the bad side of Bible verse that you will be fulfilling is when you see good thing, you will refuse to appreciate that good. Let me tell you this thing. That is murmuring, lamenting. The Biafra will sit at home again. At your business, you are a fool. Tell your husband or your wife that make that statement that will and let me speak it in our own tongue so that we hear it. Destruction will befall every one of you. You are lamenting because of the sick at home for your own good. I want to ask you a question. If the war break out today, are you going to go to market? You fools. If war break out today, as soon as say will you go to market and shade up your goods? Idiots. Don't you think that sit at home remains the best? So anytime after you sit at home, you sit at home for your own good. I don't know the reason why all of you refuse to reason. You are lamenting each other business. Nnamdi Kanu that is in detention. Don't you know that the reason why is there is because of you? Anoya. The reason why Nnamdi Kanu is because of every one of you stupid and useless. You are like, if you don't think what we are doing, I will continue to curse you because you are a fool. The reason I'm saying this is because this innocent man that was detained by the evil Janjaweed and the oppressors in our lives because of the truth that he's saying. If Nnamdi Kanu had to stay on his own, let him manage his hands and be contented with what he has, you won't know him. The evil scored politician in the land, they will not gang up against him. Then they will for the reason that send him this message and he sacrificed everything he has done, continue to make sure that you are safe. Why can't you reason? Let me tell you this. If all of you are not cherishing what is happening today from this wonderful family called IPOB, I am saying it again, destruction will visit every one of you because we are unappreciated people people, we don't welcome good in, and it is very, very bad. When it comes to the visit of the evildoer in our land, for everyone that is listening to me, let me tell you this. Our leader is a prophet, and whatever he says is truth. There is nothing like Buhari. Buhari is born for 2017. That man died. So anybody that is saying Buhari is coming to our land, you are not getting it right. Say that mask wearer, imposter, they are coming to make one more their plan. But the amazing part of this story is that they will not come. Have a meeting also, see a picture. They won't come because how they kill people, but they want to live. They love their own life. That is the reason why they are acquiring public money to secure their family, to make sure that their family live and take good care of themselves. They love life, they enjoy life, so they value their own life. So for that reason, their life is sweeting them. They will not come. They will do it secretly. So this is the simple truth. So everyone that is hearing my voice, I want you to know this, that man called Buhari is gone. The person that is visiting anywhere, if they say Buhari, is an impostor, mask wearer. It's not a Buhari. So let us continue to call that a spade, so that people will get it. Our leader is not mistaken. What he said is simple truth. And I'm continuing to say this, the Zoological Republic and the people in our land, evildoers in our land. This is a message to every one of you. And who is this evildoers? The senators, the governors, so-called elite. Don't be confused. So many of you are saying, why our governors are sitting? State actors, they are sitting. IPOB is now leading. Yes, Mazi Nwachineke, as he said it before, we are in control. And the reason why we are in control is because Chukwuka is in control. So if they want peace, as they are seeking for peace, because you cannot be looking for peace, why you see you do it? Let them release our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu condition. The man not do anything. You don't see what to congratulate. And for you that is lamenting, you better cooperate, because time will come. As a second guy, I get December. Tell your evil government people to release Nnamdi Kanu. We can never be silent and they kill our prophet this time around. They have been doing it for so many years. Enough is enough. Mazi, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my dear brother Ugo. Thank you very much for that wonderful one. Let's take this call. Caller, you have been calling. Your name and where you are calling from. Caller, can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning. What's your name? No. My name is Wanko. I'm calling from Iceland. Yeah. I'm a principal officer here. I'm the national coordinator in Iceland. My name is Wanko. Yeah. Well, Nwachineke, I've been trying to call you for a long time. I've not been getting through. But finally, I got through this morning. So it depends on my time zone, because sometimes it's not convenient for me. But I said, let me try again this morning. Well, I want to thank you for the good work we are doing for Biafrans. And also, I want to appreciate our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for opening our eyes to know the truth. And also, I want to use this opportunity to talk to all Biafrans that our prophet, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is God sent for our deliverance. And thank God that we Biafrans we are beginning to recognize that and then able to follow him. So today being the 9th, sit at home as an impostor, step the foot in our land. Our ancestors have against him. This is a sign that the land doesn't want him and all his handlers. And we know to that Supreme Court governor But the people have rejected him. And that's why we declare it at home. Because of him, all the whole land sat at home today. So let them know that the game has changed. It's not like before. We own the land. The land belongs to us. And whatever we want, that's what we are going to do. It's very, very shameful to all those people who call themselves one Nigeria, who see the truth and back it down. Who doesn't want to follow the truth? The mass wearer, our leader have staked his life. I said, if they can come and do DNA, and they find out that this man is Buhari, that he is going to drop the agitation. Up to date, nobody have taken the case or the challenge. And they are deceiving over 200 million people. And people are sitting down there doing as it doesn't concern them. But we Biafrans, let them know nobody is going to take our land. Fulani and British government, you cannot take our land. All your meeting in your state will be in vain. The God of our ancestors, Chukwukika Biama, will destroy every one of you. Because all your deeds are evil. And the Bible says no peace for the wicked. And because of your wickedness, there will be no peace for every one of you. And every evil politicians. And all the Igbes and others who is against our freedom. It's an abomination for you to be against the freedom of your own people. It's a sacrilege. It's just like an elderly man be at home and goat died in the house because nobody is there to save the goat when he coiled himself and died. An elderly one is there. This is exactly what is happening to Igbo land. These Igbo politicians, they love themselves more than the people. They decide to kill the innocent Biafrans because of their selfish end and ambitions. But let them know that's God in heaven who we serve, the Chukwukika Biama, who controls the affairs of men. And it has time, and this is the time for our freedom. Whether they like it or not, our freedom we must get. And in conclusion, I'm telling them to release our leader. Release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Release him because he commit no crime. This extra rendition, you kidnapping, be it known unto you that Almighty God will fight you and will fight you to the last because he's a child of Chukwukika Biama. Nwachineke, I want to thank you for this opportunity you are giving to me to talk to fellow Biafrans. And those of you at home, I want to encourage you, keep on obeying. Obedience is the key. Oneness is the key. Another 14 days on 14th is coming. Saboteur Day. It's another sit at home. That's the time we are going to honor those who died in our leader's home and all the foreign heroes. So fellow Biafrans, I thank you for your obedience today and your obedience tomorrow and going forward. Thank you very much, Nwachineke, for giving me this opportunity. Amen. Bless in the mighty name of Chukwukika Biama.
He said, thank you very much. That's our national, Mazi Okonkwo from Iceland. I'm happy to get this call from Iceland. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, Mazi Nwachineke from Iceland, our national. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's take this call. I call you are live on air. You are live on air. Your name and where you're calling from. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good morning, sir. I'm calling from Netherlands.
Sorry?
I'm calling. My name is Kelechi. I'm calling from Netherlands.
Okay, Netherlands. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I want to use this opportunity and pass a very big message to all those flavors that they don't listen in Imo State. They said we want total lockdown. All those all those boss that have been passing, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. Anyone now, the zoo government now key now, they will come out and be calling IPOB do this, IPOB do that. Now they don't want to go and sit down. They don't want to listen to what is happening. They don't want to listen. Now I have been saying that we need to teach them a lesson. All those keke, all those mini bus, they have been walking up around and be going. Others are sitting at home, saving their lives from the zoo government. Now them are looking for what will happen, and they will target to ESN, or they will target to IPOB. When it will happen, we are still waiting for that. That is what I want to say, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. What you said is right. Some people are they're just playing game with their life. That's the only thing I will tell them. Because definitely the zoo soldiers will kill them. It is Nigerian terrorist soldiers that will kill them. Because we are into the game of left and right. They will kill you left and right, whether you attack them or you don't attack them. We are telling our people, but they don't want to listen. Well, that's the one adage in Igbo land. Thank you very much, my dear brother from the Netherlands. Keep it up. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London on this day, the 9th of September 2021, on a day being assigned that the pedophile, the late Buhari that dies in 2017, will come to Imo State for no reason, being invited by the useless idiots they have there as an administrator who is doing nothing. Since he came, it is bad luck to the state. I don't know the reason why he's coming, and we don't know the reason why he should be there, and that is why we're telling our people to sit at home, because they are trying to come to kill you, looking for an avenue to kill you. And we are streaming live here on Radio Biafra, giving you reports on what is happening. Those keke you may see move about, or also this is most importantly, all those transportation, I think Imo State Corporation, I don't know what they call it now, ITC or whatever. Those people should be careful, because they will stop your bus if you enter it. All those transportation, they will stop you and kill you. It has been happening. There is a call from Biafra land I want to take. I just missed that call. The caller, you can call back. Let's take this call. Caller, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Think it should be my brother from Gabon. Let me take this one. Your network is not strong. Kesley Morocco, am I right?
Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother. Nwachineke, good morning from Morocco. Good morning, Biafra. Good morning, IPOB, all hail Biafra. I'm proud of my DOS, and I'm proud of IPOB principal officers. I'm proud of Biafrans worldwide. My dear brother, nothing. Muhammad Buhari is dead.
Buhari is dead, my dear brother. Buhari is dead. Since 2017, I don't know why people are foolish.
I swear, Almighty living God. Come on, mechanic here, know that man is dead. But I wonder how our people, they will start hitting them for head. But I thank God they are waking up. He's dead and buried. Our leaders say that if this man will come out and prove that he's alive, he will drop Biafra agitation. National Assembly is waiting for him. He did not went there. He did not even travel to Jos or Kaduna to see those killing there. But they have mind to come and commission road. After commissioning the road, Nwachineke, they will put their police on the road, collecting money. They will put soldiers. They will put Navy, the same road, collecting money. Even to the extent they will bring full and the same road to kidnap people. And for them to recover that money they used to push, even pour the water of the road. My dear brother, I thank all our people that come out and said no, enough is enough. No man in that sorrow. We need to fight on. Let him come out and prove he will not. That man cannot never be a king. So my dear brother, You people have, and even DOS last night, my dear brother Chinasa Woru and the rest. I'm proud of you people. I'm proud. Nwachineke, thank you very much. God bless you. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much, my dear brother. That's our dear brother Kingsley from Morocco. Keep it up. Just as you mentioned, we are talking about sit at home today, but let me not forget those people that call themselves police and whatever, sitting on the road collecting money, making. Okay, let me take this call. It's from Biafra land. Brother, can you hear me? Can you hear me, my dear brother?
Hello, Mazi.
I've been trying to pick your call.
I'm calling from Biafra land, Ebonyi State.
How is Ebonyi State?
Ebonyi State get your key in Otokla. Everywhere get your key in Ebonyi State. My dear brother, because I actually goods called our blazing land. Jubilee for that matter, called our blazing land. We have like Juma Pasano Yamaze. Obi Dayoto you mega. Obi Dayoto. Pagwagezogo, Obi Dayoto, in fact, Obless was on them myself. Pampas Wera, Manadama Pampas Wera. We get mega than the war. August was in legal land. After we indigenous. Báyìí wà lígbò, ọ̀bùrọ̀ yà wà lígbò. Ọ̀tọ̀ ọ̀nà sẹ́fọ̀ àmọ́sọ̀ onwe ihe ga-eme n'ụwa ọ ga-asụ sidi. So ihe ọrụ na-arụ ma wa DOS, ọ ga-adịrụ na ma arụ tọda ya. Daalụ sir. Daalụ.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very much. Ebonyi State is lock and key. Thank you very much. I was saying something regarding these terrorists in uniform that sit that are still coming out now. You don't have conscience. You are still collecting money from people on the road. Your days, I'm saying it maybe to your wife, maybe if she's listening, or to your mother, or to your brothers, maybe you are their breadwinner. It's better they advise you now to listen, because one day you will pay with your blood. On that road you are frustrating the life of innocent people. You don't have conscience. These people, they did not repair road for them. They did not bring the fuel price down for them. Everything is high. And they now give you gun to stand on the road and you are extorting money from poor people. You while by your own boast, the money budgeted for that police department or military department, he pocketed it for himself. Instead of you to turn gun and blow him off so that things will turn around, you believe him and follow to frustrate the life of people. Don't worry, angels of visitation are on their way. Let's take this call. Caller, can you hear me? Can you hear me, caller? My dear brother Paul, can you hear me? Paul from Gabon, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, good morning.
You are welcome, my dear brother. Hold on, Liverpool coordinator, hold on, I'll bring you back.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning, all Biafrans. Mazi Nwachineke, good morning.
You're welcome,
for the job you are doing for us. Yes, because last night we listened to DOS what they said. They give to our people in Biafra land. I want to tell the Imo State people, I want to tell them that that man called Opuzorema is the Fulani in our midst. There's nothing good can come out from that man. Everybody. And I want to, those Keke people, those Okada, Keke who are still, I'm seeing them going, some of them are going, I don't know whether they are Fulani or not. So I want people who can do the people to bring them down, because we must bring them down. I want to let them to understand that we don't need that man call himself Buhari in our midst. The man is a murderer. So now after killing our people, he come back to search and see how they can continue killing our people. I want to tell them that we IPOB, Biafrans own the land. We are the owner of the land. We don't need them. Those politicians, those elders, those Alexandra must go and sit down. They are not controlling the Biafran land anymore. They must listen to the will of the masses. We say that we don't need Nigeria again. We need Biafra. We want to restore our nation. We want our nation to be restored so that we can see the betterment of our children and the children yet unborn. So we don't need them anymore. And if you see how the Biafra land lockdown today is to show you that we are about to go. And our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is, we are calling the Chukwu Kadama to continue to protecting him, protecting all the whole Biafrans around the world. And I'm pleading to US to give order and pleading to all the coordinators around the world. Everybody must wake up, rise up now. We must stand up and continue making our protests and shaking the world. Because if you are shaking the world, Biafrans are shaking Biafra land. I know that the world will rise up and make sure that they give us our referendum and Biafra will be restored in no distant time. So Mazi, kudos to all Biafrans. But those in Imo State, all those saboteurs in our midst, you people are going down. If you are out today to disobey what the will of the masses in Biafra land, know that you and your family are going down. One day you people are going down. That is assured. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you for the job you are doing for us. Thank you. Amen. Bless.
Thank you very much. That's our dear brother from Gabon, Mazi Paul. Thank you very much and keep on the good work people are doing in Gabon. Keep it up. Keep it up. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London under the leadership of one and only Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, one of Biafra land, on this day, the 9th of September 2021. On this day that been announced that there must be sit at home because of the pedophile, because of the dead Buhari, the man who called us dots, the man who fought, who were among the people that committed genocide in 67 to 70, the man who installed number 4 to number 1 in our state, the man who is making our life to be miserable, want to visit that land, and the Biafrans, the owner of the people, say no. Because of that, sit at home were declared. Right now, I have a member of the Directorate of State who has been in charge of the media. He will come in here right now to address the Biafrans regarding what is happening as well, in the person of Mazi Ofoma, who is in charge of our media team. Mazi, you have the mic.
Thank you, Mazi. I greet everybody, Biafrans and friends of Biafra. Good evening from here. My name is Mazi Ofoma. What I have to say this morning, but before I do that, I always like to perform a ritual. That's what our leader always do every day. All the time, excuse me, when he wants to come on the air, he call upon the name of the Creator, Chukwu Abiyama. The owner of the land that we are standing upon down back home in Biafra land. That land belongs to him, only him alone. He's quite jealous that he doesn't like to share any of those things with anyone. We call upon him to come and be with us this evening because of this morning, regardless of where we are. He's the one that sent us on this mission, nobody else. That is why Biafra is a spirit. When you get into anybody, that person will start doing exactly what what Chukwu Okabema wants that person to do. That is why the enemy can kill us, but we keep on coming because the spirit is in us. All it takes is for Chukwu Abiyama to activate it. We call upon his name, Chukwu Abiyama. May all the enemies of your people that reside in that land, in that your holy land, may you remove them so that your name will be praised. If the imposter of in the name of Buhari touched down with his entourage in that your holy land, Eze Chukwu Abiyama, may he be blessed. A na-akpọgụ mmụọ na-eri mmụọ, na-akpọgụ mmụọ nwe mmụọ. ọ kparị ka ọ bụ na be gị ha bịara ịjụ onwe gịnị ka ị ga-eme a na-amụghị aka na-asị gịnị ka ị ga-eme na-ebughachi dị ndụ na-ebuchi nwụrụ anwụ ihe ekwezikwanụ ka ọ bụ eziokwu ihe ekwe ka ndị ilo gị merie ụmụ gị na-enwe odibo gị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu idiri ya njem ha jide ya ụtụtụ usoro wee gba mgbe okpuru na-ekeshọn na-ejidere ya ha wee na-akpọkuru nna onye ebere cheta ha ka ha wee gbu izu ahụ cheta ha ime na ebere ma ọ bụ nwa gị ma ọ bụrụ nwa gị sụwa ha akwụ ọ na-awụ ndị mgbogbo kpọkuo gị sị gị Chukwu okike abịa ma kpọkuo gị gwaghị ihe ha ya eme ụbọchị dị otu a hafụrụ ihe ya emenụ nke anyị agaghị adịzi iche anyị wee na-asị gị ụbọchị taata ụmụ gị nọ n'ụlọ aka ọbụla bịara ịbịa tihe agbajie aka ahụ onye ọbụla bịara ịbịa gasa ya ọ bụ ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa ma were ha bido from them example ọ ya wụ n'ikpeazụ a na-ahụ bụ ndị nwe anyị ga-enye gị ekene too gị na ana ahụ bụ Biafra anyị wee na-asị n'ihi eme ka anyị si wee ya ọgụ n'ụtụtụ a ise taa ụbọchị afọ ga-afụtara anyị ihe ọma. What I want to say is our people back home, the situation is terrible. There are few countries in the world we can compare our situation with. But in any situation we find ourselves, there is always a way out. There is always a way out. It's not everything we pray, we put our way out of it. There are things that require the hard working, and this one is one of them. While we are praying on one hand, we are using the other hand, actually carrying out the job. That is how we are going to get our Biafra. The imposter, we must disgrace him. We must show him that there is no welcome in that land, including the host, Hope Uzodinma and co. All the Aram boys, many of them will gather, the vulture will gather. But you could carry the issue that will scatter them by the grace of your people. We are mighty. There is nothing we set our attention that we cannot conquer. All it takes is for us to focus. Just like the laser, when the laser beam wants to cut, it point the red, focus, and then slice that thing. And that is what we are doing this morning. Yes, it's very, very painful, but this is a simple sacrifice we can give to gain something greater. Remember, the international community is paying attention, even if they are not talking. They are keeping the records. And for us to tell them we own that land. They are foreigners in our land. The people is speaking. The people have spoken. And we are going to speak again and over again. All the politicians, they are our enemies. They don't mean well for us. If they do mean well for us, they should come out and tell us where have they defended the interests of their own people. Rather, they are selling us. They are helping us to bring the fulfillment of Utman Danfodio. If you all remember, those of you students of the history, when Sadano Sokoto said, after the independence, he said in Nigeria, I may not quote it exactly, but if you have read it, you will understand what I'm saying. He said that Nigeria is an estate for our great-grandfather Utman Danfodio. We are not going to let them control their destiny. We are going to use the minority, northern minority, as a willing tools to conquer the south. We are going to control their destiny. We are not going to allow them. And then, if I'm correctly, 1954, Adamu said, is it no, 1964, yeah, 1964, yeah. Somebody, Adamu, said that we are going to touch Quran in the Atlantic. And when our father, Sadana, said it, they thought that he's dreaming. But today we have touched the Quran in Atlantic. That was when they get down to the Lagos. And they're heading already down in our own side. So, our politicians are helping them to fulfill this dream. What is happening in the north? They are just deceiving every one of you, calling it banditry. They are not. They are full-blown up terrorists. If you like, believe me, if you do not, that's your own cup of tea. It's not banditry, because if you are calling them terrorists, then they will be forced to tag them as a terrorist. Now they use the word banditry. As our leader told them, that while they focus the army in the south, the north will become vulnerable and they will conquer them all. And that is what is happening. And by the time they realize it and want to go back, those of them, how many of them that we left from our land, when they go back, they will find out they have no place to call home. Biafrans, that is why we must. We shouldn't be afraid of dying, because we never die. We do not die. What dies is the flesh, and the flesh dies. It's called a recycle. We recycle again and continue our journey. These people are afraid of dying because the amount of wealth they have acquired, their 10th generation will not finish it. This is one thing. Fear. We have no fear. Them are the people that is afraid. That is why they bring all kinds of armories to be guiding themselves. But when the hour arrives, those armories will not help them. And if we are sitting on that hour, we must do what we have to do. Yes, it can be painful. Remember, we are giving out something little to gain something greater. And what is that greater? What is that little? What is that thing we are giving out to gain something greater? We are giving out our little comfort by not opening today. You may say, I might make 20,000 today. Out of that 20,000, my profit might be 5,000. Yes, that is the sacrifice you gave to help fast track the coming of Biafra by us telling this imposter that he's not welcome in his land, in our land, hosted by Supreme Court governor. We need to make that clear. And by doing so, he will know that we are united. And the rest of people will like to be like us. They're emulating us. We must keep on encouraging one another. Yes, the situation might be very harsh, but this is the greatest weapon that we can use. And it will be very, very easy when the hour comes to chase them away from the government house. When every one of us marched out the streets, they will all run away. This is how it's been done in all over the world. But before that, there are a lot of homework to do. We are doing it already. Evangelism. Bringing our consciousness of our people to higher, to come out of poverty and look for something greater. That thing greater is the coming of Biafra, where every one of you will be free. Many of you are doing a petty trader. It's not your destiny, but it's because of where you find yourself. Many of you are born to be a scientist, professor, engineer, as well as name it, all manners of professions. But because of the environment you find yourself in, you end up being a keke driver. You graduate to have no job. Our women are just selling their body to make an ends meet. If you do not sleep with your teacher, they are not going to pass you. If you don't bribe, you are not going to get name it. I mean, from beginning to end, there is nothing. It's a miserable. And you people are living in a hell. You guys we're supposed to be living in a heaven. But you guys are living in a hell. And nobody is going to change this for us. We are the people that is going to change it. We. Collectively, not individually. Collectively. We will stand together and say no. Just like our leader. I will use this phrase. He said, I will not disappoint you, but you people are the people. You people are going to disappoint me. He sworn so many times on this Radio Biafra, that he will never disappoint us. Guess what? We, every single slightest opportunity of a small money from the crumb, we sell. We sell ourselves. We sell ourselves for pot of soup. You finish the soup today, tomorrow you become hungry again. When are we going to say no? When are we going to say no? When the politician come to us and say, this is here, giving you 5,000 naira, 2,000 naira to come out and vote or go and campaign. When will you say no? Enough is enough. It's our money. You are stealing it. We don't want you to represent us. We should chase them away. We have to build all these things into our subconsciousness. But with being sitting at home today, that is going to help us to go into a long way. We are going to win. We are going to be victorious. The only thing that is going to stop us is we. As I said yesterday, if we look around this Biafra restoration, the only reason it has not yet crumbled is because it was built upon the foundation of the truth, upon the foundation of Chukwuka Abiyama. Had it been that this IPOB was built under the foundation of any other faith, it would have been crumbled by now. If you guys do not know this. This is a secret. It was built upon the name of Chukwuka Abiyama. And Chukwuka Abiyama, the land of Biafra belongs to him. He doesn't share with any other person, or any other God, or anything at all. And we call upon his name on this radio. That is why, for how many years now, for good 9 years, we have been battling demons. From one demon to another, from one demon to another. But every time we keep on growing, stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Chukwu Academy is preparing our mind because we are not yet ready there. So we need to get, the earlier we come out and increase our subconsciousness, the closer we get to our promised land. We must remember these people don't mean well to us. If they see anyhow, if they see a way they can gas every one of us, they will gas every one of us and take the land. This is certain. We should be seeing them as our enemies. They are not your friends. They are not. They are your enemies, coming to kill you. So we need to activate that instinct that when you see them, know that your enemy, natural enemy. They don't mean well. Because if they mean well, you wouldn't have been in that miserable situation. At least you would have had a good road, have electricity 24/7, have a drinking water. But in our case, every day we keep on going back. The world has advanced in technology, everything. But we still stuck with the 1920 technologies. Because the people who are rearing cattle are leading over and ruling us. Because the foreigners are taking everything that is in our land. Who are we going to blame? We blame ourselves because we let all those things happen. The great people now become a slave. Blame yourself because you know what you did. And you refuse to listen. I mean, you refuse to correct yourself. And we continue doing the same thing every day, over and over again. And we want to expect a different result. That is not possible. Until we change and do as we told, our leader is counting on every one of us. Because if it is money, our leader will take the money and go away. But he said, it's better you kill me. All I want is Biafra. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu meant well for every one of us, including the enemies. We must not forget him. We must do everything he please. Because we know that if he's here with us today, he will be screaming on this radio. Everywhere should be shut down. He has trained millions of us to do exactly at a time when things like this occur. Because we are the students of Radio Biafra. Many of you have graduated from his university. Many has a PhD. Many of some has a two degree, depending when you join. But those of us that joined since almost 10 years, approaching 10 years, we have learned a lot from this young man. And we are proud to call him our leader. And we are with him. Not by his side, not by behind him, but by his side. We must obey what DOS is telling us. DOS can never mislead. DOS is a group of people our leader picked to help move and push forward the Biafran restoration. Anybody that is castigating DOS, we welcome a constructive criticism. Do not get me wrong. Constructive criticism. If you do not know the word, go and look for the word. When you criticize us, we say it in our language, constructive criticism with an alternative option. But those I'm talking about is those who come to work. Those who are criticizing those to bring them down because they are the enemy, they have agenda. Why is it not me? Because of envy and because of jealousness. Why is it because of Chief Edozian is there? It should be me, it should be me. Plus the money the government shared to help to make things more interesting. To see if they can divide IPOB. We must remain steadfast. Whenever we see these people, we chase them, we give no room. It doesn't matter who that person is, whether it's making an audio, whether it's making Facebook live, whatever it may be. We must give them no rest because they are the agent of darkness. They are the agent of darkness. If they destroy what you have, what do you think will happen next? You start all over again. And this is exactly everyday life of many of us. You work so hard, you work so hard, you work so hard, toward the end of it to receive your reward. Someone came, talk you out of it, you change your mind, you start all over again, another person come and take it. This is exactly what is happening at this very moment. Many of them will come. Many will have very sweet mouth. Many will perform a lot of things. Many will even use the name of our leader to come and try to stay away, pull us away from our destination. It's like you're on a straight road and someone wants you to take your left instead of you continue on that straight road. The question I'm asking is, will you accept that or will you reject that person? Will you call that person what it is by his name? Because I call them agent of darkness. They came to destroy. As I said, it's our duty to make sure we give them no rest. We pursue them until we crush them. Anything that is on the path of Biafra restoration, we crush. We do not plead, we crush. That is the mentality we all should have in this Biafra restoration. So I will encourage everyone once again, those of us back home, we should remain indoor today. Remain indoor today. Those of us abroad, we must continue to organize protest. Now, some countries are in autumn. Winter is coming. We need to organize as many protests as possible, because if winter comes in, coronavirus and then cold, it's difficult for people to come out and protest. Now is the time. We must make sure we maintain our presence at Kenya Embassy. Kenya Embassy, Kenya government, Vice President is involved in the extraordinary rendition of our leader. We must hold them responsible. They must come out and take responsibility of the crime they committed. Only if we Biafrans, the key is in our hand. If we do not do all those things, we are going nowhere. Nobody is going to fight for you. Nobody is going to give you this Biafra. You have to get up and do it for yourself. You have to get up and do what is needed from you. That is why it's a collective effort. It's not individualism. We must do what we need to do to make sure we bring attention of the world. The attention is on us already anywhere, but they are not talking because we have not yet reached that point where they will intervene. Every indicator from them are pointing, you haven't done anything to allow us to come in. Until we reach that stage, what the enemy is trying to do is they try, we are at the top of the cliff. We just want to get on that top. The enemy are just trying to suppress us down. That is exactly what they are doing this very moment. Are we going to allow them? The answer is no. Are we going to allow them to deceive us? The answer is no. Are we going to be afraid of them? The answer is no. Are we going to chase them away? The answer is yes. And I have a message for the Fulani Caliphate. If you people look, since 2014, excuse me. Is it 2014? Yeah, 2015. 2015, the late Buhari took over. Count how many of your prominent people that have died. What I meant is, prominent ones that said over their dead body, Biafra will not come. How many? I want you to count it. Now, after counting it, now count how many of our Igbo Biafran influence that instigate all this mess and encourage you people to come and carry out the atrocity. How many of them have died? 0. 0. That this goes to tell you that Biafra is a spirit. You will ask why they are not dying too. Because Chukwu Kagabiyama said they are my children and we deal with them at the appropriate time. But you, the stranger, that is blocking my children from going, I will remove you. We have begged, we have asked you people to allow us to go and worship our God. You people says no. So the more the Igbo or Biafra intellectual or Ifulefu or intellectual, elite, whatever you call them, using you people to instigate problem for us to remain under one Nigeria, the more calamity are falling on your people's head, the more death is going to visit all of you. Go back, start back, think. How many of them have said, Biafra over my dead body, that Biafra will not come, that is alive today, even including those who are making a social media video? They have died too as well. One died recently. So only a fool will try to fight the spirit. Only a fool will say, I have caged the spirit. You can't cage the spirit. Biafra is a spirit. That land is holy. There is no way, our leader have told you people, there is no way you are going to conquer it. The only how it's going to be conquered is we are the people that is going to conquer it. But so long, the majority of the people said no. It's a game over. The earlier you people have allow Biafra to go, then at least you have some leftover of one left of Nigeria, zoo. But the longer you continue to hold our leader, prolong this, the more calamity that will befall. And Binta Yako, if care is not taken, your life or your family, everything will go under the drain because of case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go and mark it. Nothing anyone can do about it. There are people that are intouchable. You do not touch them. So long they did nothing wrong to you. We Biafrans did nothing wrong to you people. We have been slaves for the rest of the world, for mankind, for over 400 years. We have atoned, seek for forgiveness, and say, allow us to go and worship our God. The people said no. Amalgamation of the zoo ended in 2014. Still, you want to hold us to perpetual, for us to become your perpetual slave. That is not going to be possible. Biafrans, remember our tournament is coming next week. The 14th is Saboteurs Day. We remember those who sabotaged us. That's the day we dedicate to remember them. And after then is our tournament. We have to atone from sunset of the 15th to the sunset of the 16th. We atone for all the crime, all the evil, everything we have committed against the creator of the universe, Chukwuka Abiyama. We make sure we do that. The more we do that, the more our land gets cleansing. The more we do that, the more the sharp, the more the bad people is being taken away out of our sight. The more we do that, the more we get closer to our promised land. Nobody is going to do, I always say this, nobody is going to do this for us. We have to do the work. So I encourage everyone once again, for those of us back home, continue to observe and sit at home. Today, we must send a message as we always do. We must. And we must always remember the psalm our leader told us to be praying. And in due time, the justice will prevail. Mazi, I want to stop here, and I want to thank you for bringing me to your program this morning. And I appreciate, and may Chukwuka continue to guide you and your family, and all the family in your area. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mazi. I just want to throw one question to you before you go. You are in Australia.
Yeah.
I'd like you just to enlighten our people back home, those who have not traveled out. How many times you have been living there for some time now? How many times have you seen the Prime Minister or President, whoever is in charge of Australia, that will come down to a district or to governor, maybe to commission road or gutter? Just tell our people, those that are listening, for them to see how politicians are fooling them, and the useless thing what's his name, administrator in Imo State is trying to do. Just before you go, Mazi.
Okay, thank you very much. It's a good one. In Australia, for example, I will start from the top. Prime Ministers, from time to time, they do come out and commission a project. You do not see armory. You don't see siren. You just a official car, maybe another car at the back. That is it. and we do see them frequently. If we want to book a meeting, several occasions, IPOB Australia, we have booked a meeting with the Prime Minister. Then we end up with a say, I'm busy, I will give you my secretary or foreign minister. It's very, very easy. My local governor here, like a chief minister, he has no escort, just like governor, he has no escort. The previous minister here, chief minister, is equivalent to governor. There is a place I go every day. He's volunteering there, volunteer. I go there and see him, I say, good morning, John. He said, good morning. He said, we've been here for 8 years. 12 years, excuse me. So, when it comes to politics, it's totally different from what is back home. What we back home is a suppression. Those in power are suppressing the people. They put it to suppress and suppress the people. Instead of the government is meant to serve the people, lift the people, but it's opposite. It's opposite. And if you want a meeting with my MP, several occasions I have gone to his office and meeting face to face. Very easy. But back home, oh my God, that is not possible. Can you even see governor? No? Is he the president forever? That's not possible. So this goes to show the horrible system we have back home. This is part of the change we want to bring to our people. Knowing that all the governors, all the politicians do not mean well to you. All they after is their pocket. They spend fortune to get into that office. They have a sponsorship. Their godfather is it. All the money, allocation goes to their pocket. That is why you see the road. No road is being tied. Nothing. Let's talk about road. If they do one road, you say governor tried and did this road. Do you know who does road in Australia here? It's a council, like local government. Councillor. For example, in your town, councillor, they are in charge of that road. They make sure the road, everything is fine, working. Not even the federal government, not even the state. Then you have a federal road. Federal road is taken care of by the federal. But in our place, when governor come and pour gravel on top of the road, he said he's doing well. This is the work of the councillor. So we are very, very far from the system. And how can we come out of this? By making sure Biafra is restored. Then we will see what is real governance, because we are going to hold everybody accountable. Right now, nobody is held accountable. Rather than still drive the treasurer, go to Dubai, buy home, spend their money all over, money laundry all over the world, acquire property. Build the ones they build in Abuja. After the rule for 4 years, they go into Senate and stay there forever. They never pass one single bill. You will see them sleeping with a deep tummy, like someone that is pregnant with a 9 month full baby. No single bill is being introduced. No record, nothing. Then during the time of campaign, if they come abroad, maybe go to UK or US, come to Australia, the other people, I want to contest for senator or governor, and we do what? We start campaigning. Yes, I will campaign for you, so when you come into office, I will come and be your PA. That is what we are doing. We as well are part of the system. We as well are part of the people that keep the system going. It's awful, horrible. Until we start to change all these things, nothing will happen. The change is in us, so we need to start changing all these things. How do we do that? By making sure we follow the instruction from IPOB. When we say sit at home, it's a civil disobedience. This is how we are going to dismantle the zoo. Because every day we are doing all these things, we are putting a crack in the already cracked wall. Because the wall is already cracked. At some point, our leader, remember everything he told us, come to pass. Then we come and beg us and say, take this at Biafra and go. And we will say, no, we want to see to the end of it. So, what the government, the system of government we have back home is nothing to write home about. Thank you, Mazi Nnamdi.
Thank you very much, Mazi Former. Thank you very much for this clarification. Let our people understand what they are doing to them and the good work IPOB is there to do for them. Thank you very much, Mazi, for coming to this program, and may the Most High God bless you for the good work you are doing for your people. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London. Those callers that we are calling, sorry I couldn't pick your call because he's a principal officer and the head of the media of IPOB has to come and say something. That is why your call we are not taking now. The lines are still open. You can call in and report what is happening or give your contribution. Can we take this call? Caller, you're live on air right now, your name and where you're calling from. Can you hear me, brother?
I can hear you, Mazi Nwachineke. Good morning.
Welcome, brother. You have been calling and calling.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for picking my call. I appreciate the statement of Mazi Former. May God bless him and the family. Mazi, my name is Ikechko Bidike, calling from Libreville, Gabon. Please permit me to announce our general meeting today by 3:30 at Promo, Gabon. I advise everybody to come on time so that we can finish in time. Mazi, pertaining the Imo State, the imposter that is going to come on Imo State, I know he will not come. Sure, I know he will not come. Mazi, I said something in your Facebook. There's somebody that asked question. So I don't know. He said that which Buhari is going to come, because we know that Buhari have already died. So he's dead and buried and rotten even. I don't know whether he will come and launch a graveyard, mass grave that the people that they kill in Biafra land or what. So I know he will not come. Because the Nigerian government is full of Photoshop. Sometimes now you see Photoshop, they will say that he can come and gone, which I know he will not come. But I know everywhere in the Biafra land is shut down by now. I can see it on Facebook. But in Anambra election, I see hopeless Soludo going to market pricing tomato and onions. Our people are very, very foolish. Why not them? I saw we are even in the where they are sent. Why not pour him that pepper in the eye so that he will know what he did to himself? Where I know there will be no erection in Anambra State. As I say, may God bless you and bless every of your family in the name of Kabiama.
You see. Thank you very much, dear brother. He announced that they will have their meeting in Gabon. Make sure you attend if you are in Gabon. Thank you very much for that, my dear brother. And keep it up. Keep it up. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2 coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London, letting you to know that indeed today, 9th of September, is sit at home. No movement in Biafra land. No movement in Biafra land. Okada, Keke, boss, whoever. Keep up for your own good. For your own good. For your own life and for your own good. That is what we are doing, all these things. You must know that. We love you. That is why we are doing all these things. Starting from our leader down to us right now. Same, it will continue as things move on. Presently now, the government of the Eastern region is the government of IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You must know that. Forget about those who are receiving their allocation and eating it. They are criminal. That is why they hold the government house. But when IPOB gives order, that is what will happen. It's for your own good. It's for my own good. They themselves, they don't care. They don't care. That is why a good sitting governor will loot the whole money and go and buy a house in Dubai. Okay, look at, just as a brother said, I saw that picture. Look at the so-called Soludo who want to be governed. The same tactics he's using now, buying angana, afafa, buying afafa to deceive you again. The same thing the so-called Obiano did, the same thing they want. If you buy all this rubbish, that means you are foolish. And that is why the white people will see you and call you black monkey. Because the same method, the same thing, you know it that this thing is fraud and you are following it. The same method, the same thing. The so-called Obiano that is there now, that are about to go, what have you gained from there? Nothing. Go to Nanka, the people have been reporting how gold erosion is washing those areas off, and some certain pictures and videos online. But there is a governor, they voted him. He went to market, he roast corn, he do all manner of things, dance with the women and all those things. At the end of the day, the same thing will happen. It's only the government of IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will give you hope, and which is Biafra restoration. And that is what we are doing today, advising you, encouraging you to sit at home. Let the whole world see, number one, that Buhari is dead. His spirit is the one ravaging the Northern Zoological Republic as they don't want to announce it. Number two, that everybody is tired of this Zoological Republic. We want to go home so that there will be referendum. Let people decide. This is what Frederick Lugard fixed by himself. And he made it as an experiment. It should be a very shameful thing to us that we were used for experiment for 100 years. And we are still into it. If we are not black people. If we are not black people. Look at some statues now are being removed in advanced countries as a result of things that are related to racism and whatever. But the people that is something we are done in their own country can't even discover, find out those things. Somebody will tell you that he's from Port Harcourt. He's from Port Harcourt. He will be very proud of it. Somebody will tell you that it's Niger Delta. The name given to him by a slave master. These are the things. The same way you will love this dead Buhari Fulani, you love them. These are people killing you. Why wouldn't they see you as fool? Why wouldn't they see you as a stupid person? Why wouldn't they see you as an idiot? If you bring your keke out today, if you go and open your shop, and on that note, they will now kill you. They will kill you and type you a different thing. Brother, it's moment of waking up, knowing the right thing and doing it. And doing it. That is the season we are in now. And we must continue it. God has made it, and it is for you and I to enforce it. It's for you and I to enforce it. They have been using the same tactics to frustrate you. This is the end. The moment we declare sit at home, everybody need to abide to that. Not for anybody's advantage. It's for your own advantage. It's for our collective advantage. That is it. That is it. And that is what is happening. Biafra land is lock and key, and it must remain like that. Those KK you saw maybe pass whatever are Nigerian Al-Shabaab in military uniform. They will just patrol in order to attract you out. Have that understanding that this is what is happening. This is what is happening. Very, very important. I will be right back in a moment.
Love and freedom to every freedom fighter. Special respect for the leader of IPOB worldwide. Legendary massive movement. It is part of our time. The birthday of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Respect for Joe. It's a security network. Jobless. It's a Tony. I want my own, no be jealousy. I want my own, no.
We're still live here. Our lines are open right now. You can call in +183-263-73499 +614-818-70925. Any of the line you call, you will get us live as we are still streaming on this day, 9th of September 2021, the day we declare sit at home in protest in order to let you know that indeed we are not in support of the visitation of the murderer into Biafra land. Very, very important. This man is a murderer. This man is a pedophile, though he's dead, and they are still patrolling his face, his picture, see if he's the right person. Being invited by the administrator from number 4 to number 1 as they install him. We don't know what he's coming to do in Imo State. No project, nothing. Only dead people, killing young people, youth of the state. So we don't know the reason why. That is why the sit at home is being given. We are still here and watching the event. But we would like to make it very clear that after this event also, some people will be visited. Very, very important, brother. Maybe you feel that in the state. Or Buhari wa bia no chala or hapogidia. Gino aga bia krigi na abale. When because we are not afraid. We will tell you that we have owned the land. Because the land was taken away from us by force. The same way by force we will take it in our own tactics. Maybe give failure that the way you 5,000, 3,000, you bring people. Brother, channel television ga bag camera ni. Ha ga bag camera ni and abag camera ga money emechazi abachos go mile. That is the level I will leave it. Abachos go mile. Very, very important. Abacho Saga Gomile. We own the land, and what we decided is what will happen. This is our time, and we must take it from these criminals. Both the politicians and the entire zoological republic of Nigeria, being governed by the Fulani hegemony that want to take over our land by fire, by force, that want to take over our land, that want to Fulanize everybody and as well Islamize you to a belief you don't willingly want to join. This is the time and we must fight it tooth and nail. Very, very important. We are still streaming live on air right now. Our lines are open, and if you have any contribution, you can still call in.
I want to live on my own, not be selfish. Fighting for my rights, not be wicked. You call this up and get down on the money. I don't design your girlfriend. I'm calling up when I come on the money. I don't design your girlfriend. Only said you go and get down on the money. You don't design your girlfriend. You call this up and get down on the money. Design your freedom. I'm on some fit to kill a man. Do your own, make I do. Stay your place, make I stay my place. How you go see your man for waiting my I see. I say waiting my I see.
Hold on the line, can you hear me?
Hello, good morning. Yeah, I can hear you. Good morning, Mazi Jonathan. Yeah, my name's Mazi Joseph. I'm calling from Amsterdam, Netherlands. I'm the national PRO. Yeah. Please, I've been listening to your call, but the timing for me to call is not matching my schedule. That's why I don't normally call. But I always call our radio in USA 1. Please, I would like to use this opportunity to announce our upcoming protest that is coming up on 15th of this September at Den Haag. The protest will going to be a mega protest in Europe, in Western Europe. Please, I urge all Biafrans in Western Europe to come to Den Haag 15th. That protest will go to shake Den Haag on that day. Please, and also for people that is coming from Amsterdam, we have a free vehicle, free buses that will take them from Amsterdam to Den Haag. Please, I want all Biafrans, if you know that you are lawyers of freedom, Oduduwa's brothers and all Biafrans to come to the protest. Thank you very much, Mazi Jonathan. May God bless you. You are doing wonderfully well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my dear brother. A protest, a very mega one in Amsterdam. Very, very important. Those living within the Western Europe should make sure that they participate. That's the announcement our brother is giving. Thank you very much, my dear brother, and keep it up.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London. The lands belongs to the indigenous people, and we are those indigenous people. We must take it. Brother, if you don't rise up to unite, let us take it. You remain enslaved, and it's not good. Let's take this call. My dear brother, can you hear me? One mother, can you hear me? What is wrong with your line? Very funny. I know why I'm smiling with the brother. Alright, the line is not connected. You are not talking, but it's going. It's not network. I think it's from your end. I cannot hear you.
Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I do my own. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I enjoy my illusion. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I do my work. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I do my thing. I want my own, no be jealousy. No be jealous. I want my own, no be jealousy. I want to live on my own, not be selfish. Fighting for my rights, not be wicked. You call it so fine, take a run up on a quiet. I don't know Biafra. I'm calling up on a common Biafra. I don't know Biafra. Only such you go and take a run up on a quiet. Because you Biafra. You call it so fine, take a run up on a quiet. Yes, I'm a freedom.
Call on the line, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Can you hear me? Call on the line. Caller, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Nwachineke.
You are welcome, brother.
God bless you. God bless you, my lovely brother. Look, let me tell you something. Biafrans, we are proud of you, honestly speaking.
You didn't tell us your name, brother.
I will tell my name. You have no comparison at all. You are very special, honestly. You are doing wonderfully well, and you are making Biafra proud, and we are proud of you. My name is Ifani Chukwuebo. Ifani Chukwuebo, I'm from Mbano. And Mbano is in Biafra land, and I'm residing here in Spain. I don't know why they are calling you Obilo. They should know that your name is Nwachineke, not Obilo. Maybe it's a slipping of tongue. So Nwachineke, let me tell you something. Biafrans, saboteurs in Biafra land. Agemuno, completely. Thank God that this impostor is coming to Biafra land. Come up and dance for him. Come up and dance for him, and after dancing for him, they can hear Nwachineke kwuru. As Nwachineke said, Agachaga Okunihunu, camera will pick your face. And Abachos I go mile. Yerizena Bale, I got Mapogishi completely. Because we want to sanitize Biafra land. We don't want to see any idiot called saboteur in Biafra land. I talk about Biafra land because charity starts from home. I get me honestly speaking. I get me honestly speaking. So I'm happy now that they should take example of what happened to Ikonso. One of his brothers saw Yimi, and after showing me what happened, he was interviewed on the camera on a broad day. He was denying that he is not the one that pointed at Ikonso, said everything. That he denied everything completely. But at the end, what happened? Where is him now? I will talk. I do it one by one. Thank you, Nwachineke. God bless you. I love Biafra. Biafra is the land of imperishable tradition and the home of unforgettable past. God bless you, Nwachineke, and bless your family.
Thank you very much, my dear brother, and keep it up. I love your call. I love your contribution. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE 2, coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London. We are happy because Chukwu Kakabiama is with us. We are indigenous people of Biafra, and God is the one with us. We are not doing what we are doing by our own might. It is by His Spirit, and we are winning. Our leader always says, at the end we will win. Don't worry. Do whatever you want to do. We are just telling you so that adequate mama, keep it up, because I can't see the reason why you will give support to impostor. Let's take this call. I believe should be our dear brother from Austria. Chinedi, if I'm right, you have the mic.
Yes, Mazi. Thank you, Nwachineke. It's your brother Mazi Akas. I'm calling from Austria. Mazi, you don't talk about it again.
You are welcome, brother.
So, Mazi, lest I forgot, please, concerning the protest we are having tomorrow in Vienna, please, for those of you calling me for me, where are we going to meet? Please, I beg all of us, we are meeting in Bahnhof, front of the post, in Bahnhof, front of the post. Those of us going from Linz to Vienna, please, we are meeting there by 8 o'clock in the morning. From there, all of us now will be heading to Vienna. Please, let us forget, every coordinator, every zonal coordinator here in Austria, make sure that all our members will attend this important protest in Kenya Embassy and also in a UN headquarters tomorrow Friday. Very, very important. If you love our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and if you've been a disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you believe in this freedom, we want to see you tomorrow in Vienna. Friday is weekend, you can take free tomorrow, and also have a very nice weekend. Please, I'm very 100% sure that if you ask yourself or your boss that you want to take free tomorrow, even today, when you talk to him today, he will give you free tomorrow. Please, we beg all of us, all roads lead to Vienna. Please, venue point again is 22 number. Venue place is also Donau City Strasse number 6. Meeting point in Vienna, Donau City Strasse number 6, 22 district, Vienna, Austria. Please, all lead to Vienna. We want to see everybody, and this announcement is coming from our national coordinator Mazi Onwumere and his deputy Mazi Nwachineke. We are calling everybody, all of us of freedom. Let us prove to the Austrian people and the whole world once again that the extraordinary rendition of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not something that we are going to keep quiet. And we are asking that he has to be released unconditionally. We are still telling the world that the GSS, the Zoological Republic is still holding our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu communicado, and they must release him, or else we will destroy everything our hand meet in that animal kingdom called Nigeria. And another thing I want to say is that please, our people at home, we want you to call the radio to let us know what is happening. We've been seeing a lot of shots at home. Shutting down Biafra land today, most especially in Imo State. People, Ndimo, we want to see how formidable we are in Imo State. I am from Imo State, from Olu. Ndolo, never allow us to be angry with Imo State people. Make sure that Imo is completely shut down. That this idiot that is coming there, anything we meet in our land, we will take it. And those of you who are coming out riding Okada, we are watching all of you. Remember when this imposter finish and go. We are coming after you people. Anybody this time that is against this freedom, we are against you too. If you don't want us to get freedom to return back home, we will make sure that we will hunt all of you until all of you will go and visit where the dead people need to meet themselves. We can never ever tolerate any one of you who will make this sit at home today not to be a completely ghost town. We will never forgive you people, and the land of Biafra will we don't want to belong to Nigeria anymore. Because anything we are doing, they are watching, they are seeing it. It is a big evidence to show that our people are tired of this animal kingdom called Nigeria. What is Nigeria has ever done in your life before? Is it not to kill you and your father? Fulani men destroying your farms? Chopping your head on inside the farm? Last year, most of our people could not go to farm because of Fulani killing inside our forest. If not the Chukwoke who sent ESA through the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that today our people can say that most of them are going into our forest again to farm. Please, my people, let us do the needful now or never. Mazi, thank you so much for watching again. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. That's a dear brother Mazi Nnamdi from Austria. Please remember the protest that is going on there and make sure you participate. Very, very important. Why is happening in Biafra land? Those in diaspora as well contribute fully to theirs as well, so that everything will work hand in hand. Protests in Amsterdam, protests in Austria and other places. We must do it simultaneously, and we'll see how the zoo will suddenly disintegrate. As you're waking up one day, all you hear is just Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. Our leaders say we will always win at the end. And it's a prophecy coming. Just as the prophecy of Biafra has been made years after the Civil War, people thought that it was just a joke. And that is what is playing out presently now. Call on the line, presume, should be our Liverpool coordinator. If I'm right, you are live on air. Tell us where you are calling from, brother. Can you...
I want to thank... Yes, I can tell my brother. I want to thank Olise, Chukwukikadama, Ozene Abase, Amuno, Ekekerewa, for this day, being the 9th of September 2021. And I want to say kudos to our leader. He remains our leader till eternity, until Biafra is restored and beyond. I want to thank even Ojukwu, Efiong. I want to thank Konga Togo. All of them that have sacrificed for this struggle, all those that have paid with their life, and we are still paying. I want to thank all Biafrans. I want to thank all those that are observing, and I want also to thank all the saboteurs, because we are going to teach them a lesson of their life. The lesson in the next word they come out if they ever. They hear Biafra, they will go back into their mother's womb and say, don't give birth to me. I want to thank everybody that is resolute in this struggle. Ghost town must remain. We must listen to our leaders, our DOS, and all those that are at the helm of affairs. And we must also listen to each other. Because they say that Allah Bazonia don't do on me. So in the same vein, we'll keep on doing what we're supposed to do. Remember that our leader must be released unconditionally. We don't have anything to do with Nigeria. We don't have anything to do with the British government. We don't have anything to do with anybody. Our land is our land. Biafra land belongs to Biafra. Britain belongs to Britain. We are not dragging their land with them. I'm in their place, working and paying my tax. So they have no right to come and jeopardize our life. All this evil they are planting will backfire on them. I think they are not learning from Afghanistan. They will learn very soon from us. So I want to announce that we are having our Liverpool meeting this Sunday, being the 12th of September. For further information, if you know your brother living in Liverpool or environs, please tell them to come and join the family, because we are not fighting for ourselves alone. We are fighting for everybody, including those who are very stubborn to join us. They don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to reap where they did not sow. Let them contact me on this number for details and direction to the meeting. 07843 703123. I repeat again, for IPOB Liverpool meeting coming up tomorrow, on Sunday the 12th of September on
07843703123. My brother, keep the good work up. We love you. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Thank you very much. That's our dear brother from Liverpool, the coordinator of Liverpool. Thank you very much. We must continue to move on, and Biafra will be restored. Buhari is dead. People must know that Buhari is dead. Buhari died since 2017. This man is not Buhari. And the original Buhari also was a pedophile. Was a pedophile who married Aisha at the age of 9. The pedophile. These are the things you must know. This man also, you must know that this man fought gallantly during the genocidal war. They kill your ancestors, they kill your father, they kill your mother, you kill some of your people, they shot them, they block everywhere, nothing was happening, your people were just dying. It's against humanity, even in globally. So this is the person they are now bringing to your land. Despite the killings, the administrator in Imo State today, just few months ago, Imo youth were murdered, massacred. I don't see the reason why a reasonable person will collect 2,000 naira or 5,000 naira and still go in solidarity for that person. Honestly, if gun is in my hand, if I see you, youth leader, whatever, I will shoot you. Being a woman, being a mother, because you are a stupid mother. Do you hear what I'm saying? You are a stupid mother, because mothers like you during 67 to 70 were pregnant. This person you called Buhari, when he was alive, killed them, they died. So it's just like they are spitting on the grave of somebody they have defeated, something of that nature. So you be an idiot to say you are there in solidarity. If gun is on my hand, I will gun you down. And if I see where they kill you, where your head were cut off, I'm telling you the gospel truth, I will support it, because you are not worthy to live. In fact, you are the bad egg polluting other eggs. I'm not talking of politicians, because their own is different. But you as a masses, let's say they call you to come out, to dance, to be on the street, to fly flag or whatever, in order to support the administrator who called the military, who was very proud, said we are the one who bring the military to bomb you, to kill you for no reason. For no reason. There was a time in FMC in Owerri, they said that number of the dead people there were much. Who killed them? Abakiari boys. They just see you as a young youth and they kill you. The same person is calling you in solidarity, so that the president will raise his hand up and say he's doing well, or the state this, that, the administrators, they put him there, and you come out. You are not supposed to leave. You are an idiot. You are not a question here at all. I'm telling you. There is no need of mixing word in this. You are an idiot. I will insult. Be you reverend father, or be you pastor, be you bishop, all of you that will go. In fact, your own will be the worst. Any religious leader that will go in this thing, your own is even the worst. Thank God that the jihad is coming. They will cut off your head, because most of you don't reason. Even the religion you claim is not what you are practicing. What is in your Bible is not what you are practicing in your church. That is why your own is even worse. But I'm speaking to the youth, to the masses. Most of you, they have given you money, 3,000, 5,000, and you are putting placard. Your face are being recorded, and that gave visit again. And when you had the one, all I for 10 now libo wouldn't they won't matter. I am mad at 10 people. Not that we have millions, but millions of fools, idiots, millions of idiots everywhere. Millions of idiots everywhere. You will go down. I'm telling you the gospel truth. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. Enough to this nonsense. Enough to this. Enough to this. I must tell you the gospel truth.
I know if you forget Operation Python dance too. When they want the man done, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As I dey cry every day. As I dey cry every day. I know say God no go leave us.
This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE still coming to you from the platform of Radio Biafra London. Thank you very much for being part of this program as we bring it to an end right now. I thank each and every one of you for participating and being part, and we also advise you to continue to listen to Radio Biafra. But brother, you that is honest, you that is sincere, I want to encourage you to remain resolute. Don't allow others to pollute your mind. Don't allow them to pollute you. Remain resolute as who you are. But any idiot must be dealt. Okay, let me pick this call again. I think the powerful man of God before I round up. Man of God, just go straight to the point. I'm about to go.
Yes, Mazi, let me just say it the way it is, because let me just tell you the real fact and the figures. What is happening right now in Owerri, it is a very big sabotage, and I saw. What a nonsense. And I will ask this question again. Where is our arsenals? What is happening? Let us close and all this. We will be giving instructions and people will not carry the instructions. People will not carry very instructions, and what is really happening? What is happening? We have arsenals, and what are the purpose of every arsenals? And these guys are now dancing on the graves of Mbakwe and People General Juku. And we are just if this thing is happening and nothing happens, now tell me, how are we going to stop November 16 election in Anambra State? Now, because let me just stop here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As I said, I will bring our program to an end. These are the people you see standing there. They are not up to 20 or 30 or 25. I just see some number of people, but that is nothing. And there are people that will pay with their blood. That one is certain. So it's not as they are there, you come out and attack them. Then they will target a different thing that IPOB want to attack the president, kill him. Then with that note, our land will be bombed as a result of some foolish people. But there are ways of tackling these things. But the thing is that when it will be done, let nobody come out and talk rubbish. Those are useless Igbo people. Thank you very much, and may the Most High bless us all. As we round it up with a word of prayer, Father, we thank you, we bless you, we give you praise. Be thou exalted up. Father, to the glory of your name, we thank you for the life of our leader. We thank you for the life of the ESN. We thank you for the life of Biafrans. We thank you for our land. Father, I pray one prayer. Ancient of ancient, if you are God, let this thing that call himself Buhari either exposed or die within few days as he step his foot into this sacred land of Biafra. Do this for us, Lord God Jehovah. Let the world know that we are serving you to the glory of your name. And for the people bringing them, Heavenly Father, my Lord and my God, may their days be numbered. All those governors that try to attend, my Lord and my God, I pray, Abba Father Jehovah, that something terrible will happen to them and their family the same way they are marching to the grave of the innocent people they have killed. Thank you, Abba Father. Thank you, my Lord. This we pray and believe you have answered as we make this prayer in the beautiful name of your beloved Son, Yeshua HaMashiach. And I leave you with this word. The Bible said in Exodus 14:25, he twisted the chariot wheel of Pharaoh, making their chariots to be difficult to drive. Let it happen today in the mighty name of Yeshua. Amen. Shalom, my dear brothers. See you tomorrow.
Cascades on it.